and Jubal's second date update.
All right, if any guy out there has ever been out with a bunch of friends and, like, there's a really hot girl in the group, and you, like, tell your buddy, you're like, hey, set me up with that one right there. Creepily. Just like that.
What happens? Do you get set up? Or?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Oh, okay.
You know? But that's exactly what happened.
I thought he was just reminiscing.
These people can relate to the second date update?
Yes, that's exactly what happened to Jeffrey. Right, Jeffrey?
Totally right, dude.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So that's what your email said. You saw a girl in a group and wanted to be set up with her, right?
Oh, my God. She was like, you know, when you, like, see a girl and you're like, I don't know, she's just my kind of beautiful.
Okay. I feel like you should use that line in the bar more often. You're my kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down.
Describe how you met her and then where you went on your date.
I was out at a club with a couple of my friends, and they brought some of their friends, and in the midst of all those friends, there was Jillian. Oh, my God.
Okay, so Jillian was very attractive.
She was really hot.
Okay,
Right,
we
so-
got that.
Nice.
So, all right, let's just cut through all that. So you met her, and then you guys went out on a date, right?
I knew this guy who's a chef at a restaurant.
Okay.
And so I got us, like, the best table at the place, and it was going really well. We were having great conversation. We were drinking. It was amazing.
Okay, so when did it get unamazing? Why isn't she calling you back, dude?
Okay, so I'm in a band, and I thought I'd be, like, slick, you know, and, like, have my band come. And you know that song, What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction?
Oh, God.
No, you didn't.
Dude, we definitely know that song.
You
We
don't
play
know
it.
you're
Yeah.
Is she 14?
But we changed it up and we made it this kind of, like, you know, like, guitar, like, acoustic song. Like, my buddy had his bongos.
All right, hey, Jeffrey,
Hipster.
Jeffrey, you're kidding me, right?
In the middle of the restaurant.
I mean, the thing is, like, we met at the club and that song was playing, and she was like, oh, my God, I love this song. And then...
Let me just recap here. You invited your band to come to dinner, and you played a version of What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction.
And you're still wondering why she's not calling you back.
Hey, she may have liked it. What was her reaction?
Oh,
What?
Hello?
I'm here.
Yeah.
What's up?
What happened?
I don't know.
Why did you say, oh,
I don't know. You guys are making me... You're laughing at me and stuff.
No, it's an interesting move to perform to a date.
I think
in
it's
the
a
middle of
bold
restaurant.
move.
It is bold.
Can I ask, you've talked about how beautiful Jillian is a lot, but what else did you like about her?
She's smart, and we've got, like, the same taste in music, because we both like One Direction.
I'm sorry. Now I'm laughing at you,
All right.
Jeffrey. I had to. I
Okay,
couldn't help
Jeff-
myself.
Jeffrey, we're not judging you. We're here to help. We appreciate you emailing in for a second date update, okay?
What do I say to her? Like, how do I get her back?
We don't even know what the problem is yet. All we know is that you took her out to dinner and had your band show up and performed your version of One Direction to her in the middle of the restaurant. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the One Direction performance had something to do with it. Or it could have been the chicken she ate. She just didn't like the place you took her. All right. We're going to play a song. And then when we come back, we're going to call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Jeffrey. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm wicked psyched.
Wicked psyched. Like it. Okay, if anybody...
Oh, hey, guys, can I plug my band really fast?
Sure.
Go for it.
My band's name is Half Baked Biscuits.
Okay?
Just, like, Google us. We're, like, number, 32 in the Google search engine.
Okay.
There's that many above you for half-baked biscuits.
There's probably
Jeffrey,
a lot of cooking websites about
Now
that.
I have to ask you if you've made up this whole second date update thing just so you could get your band a plug on the air.
No.
All right. If anybody's just tuning in, Jeffrey went out on a date with a girl. He thinks that she's gorgeous. During dinner, he had his band show up. What's their name again, Jeffrey?
Half-Baked Biscuits.
Nice. Okay. I'll just give you that one more time. Anyway, his band showed up.
Biscuits.
Stop it. His band showed up and he performed One Direction's "What Makes You Beautiful," a version of that. Kind of weird, I would think.
In a serious manner.
Yes.
She could have thought it was romantic. I just want to put that out there. I mean, we think it's funny, but she could have loved it. That's their song.
Jeffrey, are you ready to give Jillian a call?
I am definitely ready, yes.
Okay. All right, hang on.
I want Jeffrey to expect the worst so that maybe something good happens.
Yeah.
And you can jump in on the phone call whenever you want, all right, Jeff?
Oh, good.
Hello?
Can I speak to Jillian, please?
This is she.
Jillian, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
Hi. I hear that you're beautiful.
She doesn't know. That's what makes her so beautiful.
Yeah. Jillian, I'm sorry to confuse you. Are you familiar with our radio show?
I mean, I'm not a listener. I've heard it every once in a while, I guess.
Okay, first of all, rude. Secondly, we're Brooke and Jubal in the Morning from Moving 92.5. We do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with someone and don't call them back, that person emails us to call you and ask why. Someone emailed us about you.
Okay.
It's someone who thinks you're very beautiful.
Is this the Serenade guy?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep, he has a name. His name is Jeffrey. Jeffrey emailed us and wanted to know why you wouldn't call him back after your date.
Oh, I can't believe he called you.
What did you think about the One Direction performance that Half Baked Biscuits performed for you at your date?
You know what? It was actually, that's kind of endearing. That was kind of, it was a funny little first date story, but
Wow.
it was like weird because it looked different. It looked like he had hired some like high school kids to like back him up, which was sort of delightful, you know, but these are like 16-year-olds. It was weird.
The band, they're 17. 17 and 18,
I mean, they're
actually.
like kids.
Jillian,
What?
Jeffrey's on the phone right now with us.
Hey, Jillian, how's it going?
Oh my God! Hi.
Hi.
So, Jeffrey, how old are your band members?
There's two 17-year-olds and an 18-year-old.
How old are you?
28.
Are they just extremely talented or what?
Just to be honest, I mean, like, I don't think that age has anything to do with art and music. I mean, they're great. You guys have to see them.
They're like little high schoolers.
Look us up on Google. You're going to go nuts.
Don't say the name again.
Now, Jillian, did you find Jeffrey immature? Did you find he had the mentality of a 17-year-old? Is that what was bothering you?
No, it wasn't that. It was just the fact that, like, that's the people that you're choosing to be in a band with. I just thought that was weird.
So,
I don't know.
Jeffrey, you're the leader of a high school band, basically.
NSYNC had, like, an older lead singer. What's the problem?
I'm still...
Oh, my God.
Jeffrey, what can you relate with these guys to? Like, what makes them relatable to you?
They're my bros.
Okay.
I mean...
Jillian?
Yeah.
So it just makes you uncomfortable that Jeffrey's buddies are high schoolers?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's odd. I don't know. Why would you spend your time with those people?
Their harmonies are tight, and their choreography is hot. It's good.
I don't know. I kind of have to back Jeffrey on this one.
Yeah, can we really dog him for making music here? I know the kids are super young, but he's just doing what he loves. I mean, it's not like he's...
What's the top age of the singers of One Direction?
I don't even know,
But
dude.
they're all the same
Look,
age.
How
That's
old
the
is
problem.
Justin Bieber?
He's,
All right.
I don't know, 18 now, 19.
Jillian,
How did you meet these guys, Jeffrey?
My little brother.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're just really good musicians. I haven't Google searched Half-Baked Biscuits
I'm
yet.
so glad you didn't meet them like hanging out at a high school.
Okay, Jeffrey, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to convince Jillian to go on a second date with you.
Jillian, we had a really nice time. I mean it. I mean, I meant it when I said it at the door. You know, you are the most beautiful girl I've ever met. All right? That's what makes you beautiful. That's what that song's about. Your eyes and your smile and everything. I would really like to go on a second date with you if you wanted to go on a second date with me.
Jillian, if it sweetens the deal, I don't know if it could get any sweeter going back out with Jeffrey, but we will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
Like, I don't want to be a jerk. Now I'm like the jerk who... I don't think that we are compatible.
Really? He's not going to make
I'm
you...
sorry. This is, like, awkward now because we're on the radio.
Whatever.
Did you learn anything from the second date update, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I learned to delete Jillian's phone number from my phone.
Bring it, Jeffrey!
Wow. It would have been helpful if you did that before you called me 6 times.
Oh!
My phone was running out of signal. I couldn't tell if it got through and I was leaving you messages or not.
Wow.
whatever.
Hey, Jeffrey, continued success with your band, man. Like, I'm serious. If that's your craft, keep working at it.
Thanks, dude.
And Jillian, thank you for your time. I appreciate you doing the second date update with us.
Thanks for nothing, Jillian.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
We've been doing second date updates for a long time now. We've pretty much heard every single place you can meet somebody. But we haven't had anybody who's met on Instagram yet. You guys
Actually,
realize that?
Met?
Yeah. We've not done a second date update with people who've met on Instagram until today.
Weird.
That's how the girl that's on the phone for a second date update today met the guy that she wants to call. What's up, Amy?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm impressed. How did you even meet a guy on Instagram?
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I've met girls.
How did you guys? I feel like a lot of people meet guys on Instagram.
Okay, I should rephrase that. How did you meet a guy that wasn't creepy on Instagram?
There you go. That's a better way to say it.
Okay. That's fair. I've gone out with some creepy guys on Instagram.
So how did you meet this dude? Did he just hit you up one day and was like, hey, nice pics?
No, he started following me on Instagram, and I had been, like, on his Instagram, like, liking his photos, but I wasn't following him yet. So then he started following me, and he would, like, comment on my stuff, and he was, I don't know, he seemed really, like, funny. Like, the kinds of comments that he would make, they were really, really clever. And he has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen, ever.
Can I ask, did you run in the same circles? Do you have friends of friends, or is this a complete stranger?
This is actually a complete stranger.
Wow.
I am scared for you. That's my instant thing is like a guy's commenting on your Instagram page and you're willing to just meet him up.
Hey, I do it all the time, Brooke.
Yeah, it happens a lot, actually.
No, but I mean, I didn't meet him right away.
Okay.
And like, I've been dating a lot of guys lately, and just for fun. Like, I'm young, and I'm not looking for anything serious. Like, not really looking to settle down. So I don't know. Sometimes I'll talk to someone on Instagram, and we'll go out for a few drinks, and it's like not anything serious. It's just fun.
All right. So tell us about your date with Rick then.
Well, oh God, see, that changed things. So Rick and I, like, we had talked for like a week or so before we met. So he seemed normal. I knew he seemed normal and super awesome. So we went and we grabbed drinks at a bar. And when we met, like, he gave me a really big hug, and I felt super comfortable with him from the very beginning. Like, you know, and you were talking about creepy, I don't know, creepy people off of Instagram. Like, I have met some creepy people off of Instagram, but it wasn't like that with him. It felt like so easy and so good. I don't know. Yeah.
Your email does say that you don't remember too much of your date, though.
Oh, no. Then it goes to that. Oh, God.
Well,
What happened there?
well, okay, usually when I go out, I have a couple of Cosmos. That's normal. So I did that, but I might have had an extra Cosmo, and I might have had a couple of other drinks as well.
It happens to the best of us. You get excited. You're all amped up for meeting this cute guy, and then
feeling
suddenly you're blacked out.
Well, I never blacked out,
Oh,
but
that's good.
but something kind of happened that was kind of weird. I don't remember all of it. So we had the drinks. We went back to my place, and Rick came with me to my place.
Oh.
I remember that we got in like a fight about something. Like, we were arguing about something.
Oh, one of those nights.
Oh, my gosh.
I know, and I was like really emotional, and he was really upset, and he ended up leaving. But
no.
I was kind of drunk, so I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if I did something wrong
Or if he did. Is that the last thing you've heard from him?
Yeah.
Did you text him and try to ask what happened?
Yes, of course. Like, I woke up in the morning and I remembered that, like what I just told you, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So yeah, I tried to text him, and he's not answering anything. Like, he won't talk to me online anymore. He's just kind of disappeared. So I don't know what happened.
And you don't remember at all what the fight was about?
No, like, not at all. I just remember the part where I was really emotional and he was really upset, and then he left.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't know why. And I'm like, I just feel like I finally met a really good guy that I'm like, oh wait, actually, maybe I could be in a relationship. And then I just like went and screwed it up somehow. I'm sure.
Well, you guys already got your first fight out of the way, which is nice.
I was going to say, it sounds like they're in a relationship already.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. Nobody wants to go out on a first date and get along the whole time
Yeah, how
and have
boring.
chemistry or whatever.
Yeah, you do.
That's boring, right? That's old school dating. It's all about arguing now. A good first date should include at least one argument and an emotional breakdown, which is why Amy's on the phone, because she had a fabulous date with a guy named Rick. She actually doesn't remember a lot of the evening, but she does remember that they got in an argument at one point. She was emotional. He left her place, and they haven't talked since. Amy, why do you want to call him if you guys got in an argument?
Yeah.
Because, like, up until we got in the argument, we were having a really good time. And, sorry, what was the question again?
My question was, why do you want to call him if you guys got in a fight on your first date?
I really want to know what happened.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you like an emotional person that often brings up maybe politics or religion or some sort of topic that people
Oh
could
my
fight
God.
over?
No, not politics and religion. No.
Okay.
No. I mean, like, I have my moments just like everybody. Like, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll call him right now and see if we can find out what you guys were arguing about, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Rick there?
Yeah, this is Rick.
Rick, how are you, man? My name is Jubal. I host the morning show, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, are you serious?
Yeah, man. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Well, I'm calling you today because I wanted to speak with you about a date you went on.
A date I went on?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a girl named Amy that you met off of Instagram.
Amy?
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, it's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask what happened.
Oh, my God.
So Amy has been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not returning any of her phone calls or text messages, so she asked if we could get you on the phone and ask what happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am.
You really want to know how my day went?
I do. Even more than me, Amy wants to know because she says she can't really remember the last part of it.
Yeah, well...
She did tell us a little bit about the date and said you guys were arguing at some point, which is a great way to end a date, by the way. I thought it sounded really romantic.
Lasting impressions.
Yeah, it definitely was not romantic.
So what was it? What were you guys arguing about? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it's okay to talk about it on the radio. Like, I don't know if she would be cool with that or...
Well, she kind of has no choice because she agreed to do the second date update, so she wants to know.
All right. So I went over to her place, and we were making out in her bathroom. And,
Your bathroom? That's...
Yeah, in her bathroom.
Okay.
Just kind of like where we ended up. And
Okay.
things were getting hot and heavy, and, at one point my shirt came off. And then she just kind of turned, and she looked at the mirror, and she started, like, freaking out. And she looks at herself, and she's like, oh, my God, I look so ugly.
Weird.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and I was like, no, you don't, not at all. And she didn't, right? Like, she's gorgeous.
Okay.
So I was like, no, you don't, right? And I'm trying to, like, make her feel better. And she's like, no, I do. And she's, like, working herself up. And I'm feeling really weird because my shirt's off, right? And then as I'm trying to, like, calm her down, she starts to, like, argue with me.
Are like arguing over whether or not she looks pretty?
Yeah, kind of. She's like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're lying to me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, you look fine. You look great. You look beautiful.
You're like, I was just in here with my shirt off making out with you because I think that you're attractive.
Right. And eventually, this kind of, like, half fight turns into, like, a whole fight.
Oh, no.
Like she actually was getting aggressive with you because you were telling her that
she's,
she
like,
looked
getting
good.
mad at me for calling her pretty. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Did you think at first she was just fishing for compliments and then it took a weird turn?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I thought that, because, like, sometimes girls get down on themselves, but, like, this was way beyond anything that I've ever seen before. She was just out of control. And so finally she's just like, you know what? Like, get out.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She kicked you out for calling her pretty, is what you're saying.
Right. And she kicked me out of her bathroom. And she locks the door behind her.
Oh.
But my shirt and my wallet were still inside the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So she's in there freaking out. So
She's like going ballistic, and she's like sobbing in there. And I'm like, can I get my shirt back, please?
Oh, I just want to give her a hug.
How long did it take till you got your shirt back?
I didn't get my shirt back.
Oh.
She
What?
just opened up the door at one point and then threw my wallet at me and told me to get the out. And I just ran home topless.
That sucks.
God.
Fucking shame.
All right, well, that was an interesting evening for you. Any chance you'd ever talk to her again, ever?
I don't think so. I mean, it was just a little too crazy for me.
Oh, that's unfortunate because she's actually on the phone listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah, Amy, are you there?
Oh my God. I don't remember that like at all.
Oh, Amy.
Did that seriously happen? Did I seriously cry and then kick you out of my apartment?
You've been listening the whole time that I was talking?
Yeah. And I like don't remember any of that. Like, are you serious? Did I
Oh, my
kick you
God.
out like that?
Yeah, you did all of that. It was... You don't remember anything?
No. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Wait, Amy, you think that's funny? You're not mortified by that?
No, it's like kind of hilarious. Like, did you hear that story? That's so funny.
So it doesn't bother you that you were freaking out because apparently you didn't think you looked good that night and he thought you were pretty and that pissed you off.
I mean, you know, I think I was just like having a moment, I guess. Like, sometimes I have a moment. Like, it's totally me to just like have a moment, but then it's fine. Like, you didn't have to leave. You didn't have to leave. I would have gotten
What do you mean I
over
didn't
it.
have to leave? You threw my wallet at me and then you told me to get the out. Like, you said those words.
Oh my God, I was drunk. We were having fun. Oh my God.
I don't know, Amy.
I wasn't having fun.
Yeah, if I was at your place and you threw something at me and said get the F out, I would think that I would have to leave at that point, or I would be in trouble with the law.
I don't know. Okay, wait, but Rick, did you like get a video of this at least?
Oh my gosh, Amy.
Did I get a video? No, I didn't get a video. Are you serious? You psycho?
What? Why not? I could have totally posted that on Instagram. It would have gotten so many likes.
You would
my
actually
gosh, Amy, this is
Craziest thing I've ever heard.
you'd actually post a video of you having this freak out online, Amy.
Why not? I mean, like, obviously, right now, I think I'm pretty. It's fine. Everybody has a meltdown every once in a while. I'm just like, you know what? Like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. So it's okay for people to see me like that. It's fine. It's funny.
Amy, I gotta say,
really funny.
when Rick was telling this story, I was feeling so bad for you, and I thought we were gonna talk to this like horribly like lacking self-confident woman that was crying on the other end of the line, and you were handling this way differently than I thought you would.
I don't know. You know, it's just life. It's just life. And, like, happens sometimes, right? And, like, I don't know. I just still can't believe you didn't take a video. Take a video next time.
Yeah, seriously. The next time you're having a meltdown like that, you need to make sure somebody is there to videotape it at all times, Amy.
Oh, Amy, you're
Well, then, would
killing
you guys
me.
like to go out on a second date? Rick, I will pay for a second date.
No, hell no.
You might get a viral video out of the deal.
Dude.
This has not happened to me on a regular basis. Like, girls that I'm with don't have freakouts and then kick me out of their place and then steal my shirt.
Well, it sounds to me like you're not really living.
I just feel like everybody has these kinds of moments, okay? And, like, I know that was probably a little much, but, like, if you knew me better, you would know that even though I was freaking out and I told you to leave, I wasn't really serious. I didn't really mean it. Like, I know that. And just because that happened, I don't think that it means you shouldn't go out with me. Like, you should still go out with me. I'm really fun. And, like, we could obviously have really great stories. See? Like, come on.
You know what? Fine, as long as I can end this conversation right now, as long as we can finish this up.
So if we can finish the phone call here, you'll go out with her again.
No, I'm not going to go out with her. Are you crazy?
So which one is it? You're confusing me. I can't tell when you're serious and when you're not serious.
You're harder to read than she is.
I want to end this conversation. I don't ever want to see her again. I'm fine. Thank you, Amy. You seem like a lovely girl. You're really, really hot, but you are crazy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's not often that a girl freaks out on a guy on a first date, kicks him out of the house pretty much naked, and he has to run home. And then all of our listeners are texting in at 78592 going, I'll go on a date with her. She sounds awesome. I'm talking about today's second date update. This girl, Amy, wanted to call a guy named Rick. He wasn't calling her back after they had a drunken night of fun. They went back to her house. It turns out that while they were at her house, they got into an argument because she was in the bathroom looking at herself in the mirror and said that she was ugly. And he was trying to tell her that she's not ugly, and he thinks that she's rather attractive. And that made her even more angry. Yeah. And she kicked him out of the house after a huge argument on a first date. But she still wanted to call him. We got him on the phone and found all that out. And she was a very good sport about it. Most people would be kind of embarrassed, but she's like, that's just who I am. Sometimes I have freakouts, and you have to deal with it.
She couldn't stop laughing, and she was like, why didn't you videotape it? That is YouTube gold right there.
At least she embraces it, right?
I feel like she needs a reality show. Like, she is the perfect person for that.
Yes, she is. We got a text in at 78592 that said, I thought Amy was awesome and handled that amazingly.
Yeah.
Until she asked him if he took a video and said, OMG. Like, that would have gone so viral. It would have gotten so many likes.
Yeah.
Another text in at 78592 that says, I'm screaming in my car. That was the best second date update ever. They didn't agree to go out again because Rick is a bore and can't handle Amy. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Yeah, he hates just... total freakouts on a first date.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
his
doesn't like
problem
that.
is either.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Alan is on the phone today for a second date update, and he actually had to go to the hospital right after he met the girl he wants to call today. So I'm guessing Alan got some love sickness.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what I'm guessing. Is that what happened, Alan?
It wasn't exactly that. It's a lack of love sickness, which is why I'm calling you guys.
Okay. This is going to be a good story. I like stories that end in the hospital. No. I mean, as long as the person is fine afterwards.
Okay.
I live to tell the tale.
Okay.
Yeah. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Faith.
Faith, okay. How'd you meet Faith?
So I'm at a bar with a couple buddies, and I'm a little bit short on cash at the moment, so I need, the guys to pay for a round, and they don't want to because they're punks sometimes. So we start betting each other for what I can do for it, and we talk about a bunch of different stuff, and finally say, look, I'm going to chug this entire bottle of hot sauce if you pay for my drinks.
What? This is what you're resorting to? You sounded like a real put-together guy at the beginning of this.
I mean, I'm pretty put together, but I get dumb sometimes with my friends, and we challenge each other to stupid stuff. So
Okay, this sounds awful.
I'm a man of my word. I chug the hot sauce.
Oh, dude.
The whole, like a whole bottle?
Yeah, a whole bottle. It was like 3 or 4 gulps. As people are hearing us kind of joke around with each other about me doing it, and so people started paying attention. So by the time that I unscrew the label, in the top of it, everybody's watching. So the entire bar, they literally cut the music on the jukebox.
Oh, wow. So you're like the man of the hour.
Totally. I had 15 people shouting chug.
What? And that's when she fell for you, when she saw you take that bottle in your hand, because there's nothing a woman wants more than a man that can chug hot sauce.
I think it's, somebody who takes control. I think that's what she saw in me. But so she I do it, the guy's slap me on the back, and she walks over, which is always a good sign. Yeah. And she says, that was pretty impressive. Let me buy you a beer for that.
Yeah,
she
really
did like
it.
Turn her on. You may have found the woman of your dreams.
I feel pretty lucky at this point, Mm-hmm. And we, I go excuse myself from my friends, and we go over to the bar, and we're chatting a little bit, and it's really nice. So we start, we exchange numbers, and that's when the hot sauce.
So that's when it kicked in.
That's when it kicks in, yeah.
All right. And by kicking in, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, you know how some people get the runs?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I felt like I was about to get the sprints.
Oh.
I can imagine.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so gross.
And this is while you were talking to her?
Oh, totally. I'm salivating. I can feel it's going to get out one way or another. And I don't, want to, I don't want any liquids to get on her.
Yeah, puke all over or do something else all over.
Yeah, whatever.
That would have been even more disturbing if you did that and she's just like, ooh, now I really want to take you home.
right? I don't want to know that yet. So I get my buddies to come over. I text them real quick, and they say, like, oh, we have to go to this other bar. So I basically make up an excuse. We say, oh, I've got your number. I'll text you soon. And I leave. And that's when I go to the hospital, and I found out that I actually have an ulcer.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
you left and went to the hospital and you have an ulcer?
Yeah, and I'll be fine. It's one of those things where it's, don't be dumb, like chug bottles of hot sauce. So I won't be doing that bad again.
I don't think doctors recommend you do that when you have an ulcer.
Ever, I think.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 don't. So we hung out again. It was nice, and we went to a different bar, and I tried to really limit the amount of alcohol that I was drinking because of the ulcer. It was nice, but I had to cut it short. I have this appointment that I legitimately have to get to, and so I have to cut short that hangout. So this is the second time in a row that I've kind of been like a little bit of a flake to her, like we were barely talking and then I left, and then this other time we were maybe hanging out for like half an hour. So now when I text her, and I even tried calling her and left a message, she's just not responding. And I think it's because she thinks that I'm going to bail on her. Or
Right. Did you tell her beforehand that you had an appointment to get to and coffee will be short?
I forgot, to be honest, which is dumb.
Why did you schedule it that way?
I was just being dumb. I thought that I had time to do it, and she was the one who suggested that time, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm busy that time.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really think about it. I was just excited. She said, let's meet for a day. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, of course.
I'm noticing a theme with you, Alan. Being dumb a lot.
Yeah.
The hot sauce, I was dumb. The scheduling, I was dumb.
Me and my bros get dumb.
Yeah.
I'll totally cop to that. I will cop to not always being the smartest guy in the room.
Okay.
So how long did your hangout actually last?
I'd say it was 25 minutes, half an hour. Enough where we got to kind of know each other and have some, it was starting to get a good conversation, but then I had to bail.
Yeah, that's really short.
Yeah, that is
I
really,
mean,
really short.
I feel like you have to at least have an hour with someone to even be considered not rude.
Yeah, for it to be a date, right? I kind of feel like we haven't even gone on a date yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you haven't. You met her at a bar and you had to leave and then go to the hospital because you chugged hot sauce, and then you met up for a date and you were there for half an hour before you had to go somewhere else. I can see how that would make somebody think that you're a little flaky.
Yeah, when she's so cute and she's super nice. So, if anything, I just want to be like, hey, I'm sorry. You're great. But, I kind of feel like we have a connection. So I'd like to, if there's a chance, I want to try.
Okay.
And I forget, she's not responding to you now at all, or she's just kind of blowing you off?
Yeah, she's not responding to me at all.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Alan is on the phone, and Alan is dumb. That's not my words, those are his words.
That's true.
Alan met a girl named Faith at a bar one night. His first dumb move was chugging a bottle of hot sauce because his buddies dared him to do it.
Hey, she was impressed by that, though.
Yep, but that's how he met her. And then his second dumb move was after he set up a date with her, he met up with her, but he had an appointment that day, so they only spent 30 minutes hanging out and having a few more drinks at another bar a week later, and now she's not calling him back. Alan, we're about to call her. Are you ready?
I'm excited, man. I think that you're right. Sometimes I act dumb, but I think that she's pretty cool, and it'd be smart for us to get together.
Yeah, but maybe she's reading the red flags correctly, and you are flaky.
I mean, no, I don't think that I'm flaky in that way. I'm probably flaky in other ways. I should probably, do laundry more or something like that. But I'm a good partner.
Okay.
All right, well, dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, man, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Faith, please?
this is she.
Hey, Faith, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, who is this again?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Oh, like a radio station?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the whole station, but we're on
Just
a
the
radio
morning show?
station.
We're the morning part.
Sorry, I don't listen to the radio much.
I'm calling you today, though. I know it's probably confusing why radio show or station or whoever is calling you, but I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Who? Why?
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Updates, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us and we'll call you and ask why. So you went out on a date with somebody and you're not calling them back and they want to know what they did wrong.
Oh, so people do this stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
It's kind of weird, huh?
Unfortunately for some people, fortunately for us, though, because it brings us show content. But the guy who emailed us, his name is Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan. He likes his hot sauce.
Yes, he did.
I could not believe you went up to, he told us, you went up to him in a bar and asked him out after you saw him chug a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriends, and we were, like, chatting, and the whole bar, like, went silent. They turned everything off, and everyone was just watching, and I was like, I want to talk to that guy because I need some happiness and laughter in my life.
Was it the hot sauce that did it, or did you also find him attractive?
I mean, he's good looking, too, but,
Okay.
I mean, the hot sauce was the...
Yeah, that's the way to your heart, isn't it, Faith?
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Well,
I mean, it's hard to go talk to people, but it was a good introduction thing, you know. But yeah, him and his buddies had to go. They were going off somewhere else or whatever they were doing, and
Right.
and so we exchanged numbers and stuff.
yeah, and he told us about that. He also said that you guys got together for an actual date, and he had to cut it short. And he thinks that you're not calling him back because you might think he's flaky because he didn't spend a lot of time with you both occasions.
No,
No, that's not why you're not calling him back?
yeah, that's not why.
Do you mind telling us why?
I don't know what he told you about the date.
He said that he met up with you at a bar and ended up having to leave like half an hour in.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all he told us.
Oh, he didn't tell you anything else about, you know, his appointment or what happened?
No, he just said he had an appointment. I guess we should have asked. We didn't ask.
He said that he liked you and that he thought you guys had a good connection.
Yeah, we had good conversation, but like,
What else should he have told us? It sounds like you think he should have told us more. Like there's more to the story.
so when I got there, you know, he was there first and he had a drink or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I gotta, you know, loosen up for my appointment. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go get waxed. And I'm just like, ow, why would you do that? Like, you're going to wax your chest? And he was like, no, I want to wax my nether regions.
Oh,
so
that
wait.
kind of waxing, like a Brazilian or something.
Yes,
He cut your date short for a wax appointment?
yes. And I was like, why? You know, guys that I've talked to or have dated in the past, I've never heard of them go for a Brazilian, you know, and I was like,
Yeah.
why? And he was like, well, you know, the ladies love it. And I was like, which ladies are you talking to? Like, are you currently seeing somebody now that like likes it, or are you just doing it for future purposes? And he's like, no, man, like, just, you know, I know that the ladies love it.
It sounds almost like he was trying to brag to you, like, hey, you keep hanging out with me. I'm all smooth down there.
Right. Or like the assumption that if he goes get this done, he's going to go, you know, hook up with somebody and he's all prepared for it or whatever.
You can't knock a guy for his upkeep choices, right?
Yeah, at least
Everybody's
he's-
different. They have different preferences.
At least he's doing something about it. Some
Yeah,
guys
I
just
don't
let that
know.
forest grow.
I've never seen it either. Maybe it's not so bad.
I don't know. And then, like, you know, towards the end, like, because it was only about 30 minutes or whatever, and there was 5 minutes left, and he's like, okay, I got to go pay my bill. And I was like, okay. And he comes back with 2 shots. And he sits down and takes both shots.
What?
And then he's like, all right, well, I got to go.
He takes both shots and then just peace. See ya.
And how drunk is he getting before he goes and gets waxed?
I don't know how long he had been there before I got there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of rude to bring somebody 2 shots and then take them both yourself.
And the table next to me was like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, I mean, the shot thing is rude, and also the fact you can reschedule a waxing appointment like any time.
It was all just too weird for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
I can
sorry to
see
get
that.
weird on you again, but Alan is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
I said Alan's on the other line and wants to talk to you. Well, unless he had to go to a waxing appointment. I don't know. Alan, are you still there?
No, I'm here. Hey, Faith.
Hi.
Do you come to this radio station often?
Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
God, Alan, you did not just do that. That is like 18 billion points against you right there.
I love it.
Oh, my God.
I know it's weird. I feel a little awkward because of the situation, but I just wanted to talk to you.
On the radio?
Well, you weren't returning a phone call or any of my texts, so I think that you're really cute. I think we have a good chemistry, and, you know, maybe this could be another part of a weird story we tell our grandkids.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. That's really nice of you to say, but were you listening to what I was just saying about how the whole thing that you're doing down there is just a little weird to me? It's just kind of a weird thing that you think that you have to do.
What are you talking about? Women love this. I've had more compliments since I started my wax phase than I ever had before.
My wax phase.
Interesting. And what kind of compliments are you receiving, Alan?
I mean, I don't want to tell tales out of school, but the feedback has been very good.
Feedback is very good. Faith, what do you think about that? It's got good feedback down there.
4 stars.
You got a good Yelp review on that thing. Yeah.
5 stars.
Oh, 5.
Oh, my God. I just have never heard of this.
Even if it's that, like, why would you bring it up on a first date?
Yeah.
Well, what's more awkward, for me to talk about it beforehand or for, Lil Davey to show up freshly shorn?
Lil
Davey. So he's got a name, too, that bald little guy.
Yeah. King of the Wild Frontier, man.
Oh, my God.
Maybe some people say that we talk too much about sex. I don't think that we talk enough about it. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm sorry if it was a weird way to do it. It's something you're not used to, but I promise you, look, I saw an episode of Sex and the City on it. The internet's been blowing up about it.
Oh. I've just never heard of it before. Like, I've dated a bunch of guys that have never done it. Tons of girlfriends, no one's ever talked about it. Like, I mentioned it to my friends, and they were like, what? Who does that?
The thing is, Faith, I mean, he sounds like a really confident man. He's not embarrassed about it. I don't know. I don't think those are negatives.
I'm not embarrassed about it at all. I will be very candid about that.
I mean, like, how long have you been doing this for? I'm just curious.
I've been doing this for 4.5 years. A long-term relationship and some dating and another shorter relationship. So I feel like I've seen the span of how people deal with it, and it's been pretty good.
Faith, that is a good sell. I'm going to tell you right now, he has converted at least 4 men listening to give it a try.
It sounds lovely.
It does.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of curious now.
All right. Well, Faith, then would you go out on a second date with Alan? We will pay for it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
Really? Alan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations.
Oh, man.
I would say you got a second date, but I think your hairless buddy got the date.
Lil Davey. Lil Davey's smooth, just like you are, Alan.
There's no pressure for Lil Davey to make a special guest appearance, but Faith, I think we're going to have fun either way. So.
All right.
Everybody's ready.
Well, congratulations to Faith, Alan, and Lil Davey. Successful second date update.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, stop manscape shaming. I agree. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude, Alan, met Faith, the girl that he wanted to call, at a bar one night while he drank a whole bottle of hot sauce as part of a bet with his friends. They ended up going out on a date, but only hung out for like 30 minutes because Alan forgot that he had an appointment that day. Well, we called Faith, and she told us that the appointment Alan had was to get waxed down there. And she thought it was a little strange.
Well, mankini wax.
It's intense. Like, manscaping is one thing, but, like, just bare?
Like getting waxed.
I've never come across it.
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do it for the pain.
I know.
Well, or the person who has to do it. Like, there's a lot of creases underneath, and
That's
how
what
do you get in there?
Even just manscaping down there is kind of difficult,
Well,
let alone...
Alan claims that the ladies love having a man who's well-groomed down there, and that the feedback he's gotten has been pretty good. And in the end, Faith, her curiosity won out, and she decided to see for herself, so they're going out on a second date.
I think we can all agree, men or women, we like it if you got a little haircut or a little, something down there.
1 second date update. I'd like a report on how, I'd like a review.
Yeah.
I'd like a Yelp review on how this turns out.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. It's never a good thing when you pursue somebody, get their phone number, they finally agree to go out on a date with you, then you go out, and they blow you off. But it's even worse when somebody pursues you, asks you out on a date, and you go out with them, and then they blow you off.
Oh, that's
because you know that it's more than just your looks or whatever. They didn't like something about you personally. Because they wanted to go out with you bad enough where they pursued you and asked you out, and then they were like, oh, yeah.
Never mind.
My mistake.
That's what happened to Alicia. Alicia, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good.
We set that
Start
up so
that-
nicely.
Started off on a positive note for you.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. So you met the guy that you want to call today at your yoga class?
I've been going to this yoga studio for like 2 years, and I've noticed him maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously, I noticed him. It's yoga, so you don't really want to,
Do you get hit on a lot at yoga class?
no.
Okay.
There's usually not more than like one
Yeah.
or two dudes
Like,
in my yoga class.
I'll go to yoga occasionally, and if I've ever been and like even thought about hitting on a girl at yoga, you just feel like a creep. So
Exactly.
How did he come on to you?
Well, I noticed him a couple times, and then after like a month, we were in the kind of like the lobby area, putting our sneakers on, and he just started a conversation with me saying, how long have you been coming to this yoga studio? Like, you're really flexible.
He
Did he
not
say
that.
No.
Stop it.
wow, you're bendy.
He used that line?
Okay, we were talking about the poses first, and then he said, you're really flexible.
Okay, so he didn't just come up to you and say, "Hey, I noticed you from across the room, and wow."
You look like you could put your legs behind your head.
So it was more innocent than you made it sound at first.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about your date then.
He picked me up. I mean, he opened the door for me. Like, how many guys open the cars and the restaurant door and make sure you go in first? And we had a really nice dinner. We had good conversation. He offered to share his food with me, which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
And then at the end of the night, he walked me back to my place. And, I mean, I was putting all the signs out there, and he was kind of standing where there was enough distance that I knew that he wasn't going in for a kiss, and nothing happened.
And you were making it pretty obvious that you would be okay with a kiss.
Yes, I was putting on all the flirty smiling, rubbing his arm, touching everything.
Did it look like he was thinking about making a move to kiss you?
He was thinking about something. I don't know what he was thinking about.
Okay.
Maybe he was just nervous, or maybe he just doesn't kiss on the first date. There's guys and girls that do that.
Okay, but
She's like, "I've never met one."
and then we kind of gave each other a hug and was like, he's like, I'd love to see you again. And I was like, of course, So that's how it ended.
All right. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since that night?
I mean, once I sent him like a thank you, like, hey, I had such a great night. I would love to hang out again. And he's like, yes. He even replied back saying, yes, sometime next week, and then nothing.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
Probably about 2 weeks ago.
That is weird. Maybe he lost his phone. I mean, this sounds like there could be, for once, a reasonable explanation.
Was there anything noteworthy about the date that you're not telling us? Because a lot of times people will forget important details.
I mean, I don't know. I thought I was being flirty. I touched his hand a couple times.
Okay, but I mean more along the lines of, did you ask him to borrow money? Did you tell him?
No.
Okay, and you don't have a sordid criminal history or anything else?
No.
All right. It sounds like a crazy question, but it comes up often where we call the person and they're like, oh, yeah, they said that they murdered like 6 people and I couldn't see them again. So there's nothing glaring like that you can think about. The date was perfectly normal.
Yeah, it was a great first date all the way up until the end when we didn't have a kiss.
Why didn't you make the first move then?
Guys, I'm a girl. I'm not going to make the first move.
Oh, come on.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Alicia, I want to promise you this, okay? Out of all the second date updates we've ever done, I've never made this promise. But I promise you that I have your back no matter what happens.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
Yep. I want to get you a second date. I don't care what happens.
Why?
Wow, dude.
Why?
I have your back.
There's an ulterior motive here.
No, not at all.
That's what I want to hear.
Whatever we find out about you, like if it's something you did that's weird or whatever, my goal, my mission here is to get you a second date. Okay, Alicia?
Woohoo!
What if it?
All right.
What if it turns out like the guy's married?
And get rid of his wife. Alicia's way better.
She's like kidnapped some
Yeah.
people.
Drop the zero, get with a hero. That's my girl, Alicia. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're about to call Jason. Alicia went out on a date with him after meeting him at yoga. Nothing really crazy happened on the date other than an awkward moment at the end where she thought he might want to go in for a kiss and then realized that he, in fact, didn't want to kiss her. That's the only thing that she could think of that was awkward on the date. So we're going to call him, get him on the line, and see if, in fact, there was something that went wrong on your date. Okay? You ready?
Okay.
All right. Any closing thoughts before we make the phone call?
Let's get me a second date.
Yeah, right.
That's positive.
Hello?
Hi, is Jason in?
This is he.
Jason, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Not much. How about you?
Not too much. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
Okay.
Her name is Alicia. You met her at yoga class.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Alicia.
Yeah. Well, Alicia told us a little bit about your date, said that she really liked you and would love to see you again, but you haven't been returning her phone calls. So Alicia is wondering if there's a reason that you don't want to go out with her.
Yeah, oh, this is weird. I've just been debating about whether to call her or not.
Why are you debating? What's the problem?
Well,
Is that you're not sure if you want to go out with her again?
yeah. I mean, I like her. We had a great time. It's not that we didn't have a great time. I mean, just when I saw her at yoga class, she was great. She was fantastic. And then we got out on this date. It was, I don't know, it was like she was a different person.
She was acting differently?
No. I mean, she just looked like a totally different person.
How? So you were catfished on a person that you actually met at a yoga class in person. How does that work?
He had his yoga goggles on, Jubal.
Yeah, I guess.
Obviously makes people hotter.
I mean, it's just, in class, she looked so amazing.
Uh-huh.
So amazing. Like, and it wasn't just because of the yoga clothes or whatever. She's a really pretty girl. But she showed up for this date, and she just did not look the same.
How can you look less attractive outside of yoga class? I mean, like, you're sweaty, you don't have makeup on.
Yoga pants are magical, bro.
It is the pants.
What was wrong with her when you saw her?
She had so much makeup on. She just looked completely different.
Oh.
Okay. So you actually like the natural her and not the all done up Alicia.
Yeah. I mean, I say so much makeup. I'm not talking like a lot of makeup. I'm talking like drag queen.
Really? So she showed up and you're like, is your real name Jack? Like, who are you? Was it that bad, really?
I mean, I'm not trying to be critical. It's just like I literally sat there thinking, oh, my God, this is a man. Like, and I know better. I know she's not.
You know what?
I
You,
yoga
because
class.
I'm not
like,
drag queen. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What? Hello?
Hey, Jason, that's actually Alicia. She's on the phone.
I'm sorry that I don't look beautiful to your standards when I'm dolling myself up for you for a date. Are you serious? I look like a drag queen?
I didn't know you were there. Jeez.
Sorry about that, Jason. I guess we should have maybe told you that beforehand. But yeah, she is.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think I look like a drag queen. I think that I looked really beautiful that night, and you don't know what real beauty is.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, maybe you don't need 15 pounds of makeup to go out on a date. I think you're beautiful without all that stuff. I mean, I had such a great time. It was so much fun.
Yeah, but then you're calling me a drag queen when I'm outside of yoga class. What is that? It's insulting. He expects like a supermodel to just like walk out naturally like Giselle Bundchen with no makeup on. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but I think Jason's saying.
All look like that.
But Jason's saying that he liked you without makeup, so I don't even think he's saying that. Jason, are you just like?
Okay, I'm going on a date. You guys want me to wear yoga pants and like have sweaty hair and like you guys? Okay,
I'm not saying that at all, Alicia. Remember, I have your back, Jason.
Oh yeah, no matter what.
Jason, are you one of those guys that's just against makeup?
I'm not against makeup. It's a little scary going out with somebody who looks totally different. I didn't expect that. That's all.
But is it something? I mean, you liked her, obviously. Like, why would that stop you from a second date? I've gone on second dates with guys who wear, stupid shirts. Like, you can tell her at some point, like, I think you're beautiful without the makeup.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say is I think she's gorgeous without the makeup. I don't think she needs all that. I mean, I don't know who I'm going to end up going out on a date with to go on a second date.
So it was so bad.
What? You could go take your second date and shove it because I put so much effort into looking good for you that night, and then you could go and insult me and call me a drag queen. You.
Alicia, you are fiery. My gosh. I mean,
So it doesn't sound like.
I can't believe you would call me a drag queen and then be like, oh, you're so beautiful in yoga class. I'm the same person, idiot.
I know some hot drag
Wow.
queens. I'm just
Alicia,
saying.
it doesn't sound like you want to go out with Jason again.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, maybe we'll try it again and let's try a little less this time.
Let's try nothing this time. You can go take it and shove it.
We originally started this with Alicia wanting a second date, and now you're not interested in Jason. You're willing to give it another shot?
Yeah, I mean,
This is so weird because I thought I was going to have to convince Jason. But Alicia, is there any way I can convince you to go out with Jason again?
No, and I don't even want to see him at yoga class anymore.
My gosh, you're a dramatic woman.
I've never heard a girl be so insistent that you should appreciate her for her outer beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should embrace her for everything she is.
I don't understand what you're getting all fired up about. I'm sitting here trying to tell you that you look good without all that makeup on. I mean, most people think
I
that's
look
nice.
like his makeup on too. Okay, you just don't know how to appreciate beauty or art or makeup skills. Okay, you obviously go for the hippie, like let me grow my armpit hair out. I'm not that. Okay, I look good in yoga and I look good outside, and you should appreciate both of that.
Alicia, like I told you before, Alicia, I've got your back in this whole thing. Jason, how dare you appreciate a woman for just her regular beauty and not wearing makeup? You are such a dog, and you give all of us men a bad name. Get off my phone line right now, you piece of
Wow.
How dare you?
You weren't lying. At the
She
beginning of
spent a
this.
lot of money on that makeup, and all you can do is judge her and want her to be naturally beautiful. You are an ass, my friend.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Getting a lot of texts in at 78592 about the second date update. This one says, I understand where Jason, the guy in the second date update, was coming from. I hide my wife's makeup every time we go out on a date.
Wow.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. If you missed the second date update, Alicia wanted us to call Jason. They met in yoga class. We called Jason and got him on the phone and found out why he wasn't giving her a call back after their first date. He wasn't calling her because she was wearing too much makeup. He said, without the makeup, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
But with the makeup, he doesn't like her very much. And then she continued to go off about what a jerk he was.
I put it all on for you, you jerk.
Most girls really
lost
like
it.
that when you're like, oh my God, without makeup, you look so great. She's the other way around.
That is our dream, to hear we're naturally beautiful.
Well, some people's dream, obviously, Lydia. I think
Not
she
hers.
was just ready to be angry from the get-go.
You
You
think?
could have told her anything like, wow, your butt looks amazing in those jeans. How dare you?
In her defense, though, I know some girls that, like, I work at MAC, I'm a cosmetology major, and they take pride in their skills of makeup.
And there are some girls who are bad at makeup. They really bad. Red lipstick, by the way, should be used sparingly.
Yes.
When girls put on, maybe she was doing that because when girls put on really bright red lipstick, most of the time it doesn't look okay. It's just shocking. It's just like, whoa.
And it's on
what
your
happened?
teeth half the time.
Yeah.
And,
So maybe that was it. But anyway, it was just funny how she got so angry at him for saying that she was naturally good looking. Lots of texts coming in at 78592 going, I'll go out with him. He sounds like a great guy. I never have to wear makeup. Yeah. I mean, you would think the people would like that, but she did not. One bit.
You know.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. And don't forget, at 8:10, another pair of tickets to see Jay-Z and Beyonce, July 30th, the On the Run Tour at Safeco Field.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Justin is on the phone for a second date update today, and his email said that the worst possible thing happened on his first date.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming maybe he ordered a hot tea and they brought him an iced tea.
What? That's
You know how that goes.
yeah.
It gets
Wow.
so awkward after that, and then you get up and excuse yourself and go to the restroom to try to collect yourself, and on the way to the restroom, you end up going to the parking lot and grabbing your car and driving it through the front of the establishment.
Whoa.
It happens every time, and that is incredibly awkward, so I'm sorry that happened for you, Justin.
No, it's actually worse.
Yeah,
Worse than getting
tea?
an iced tea when you ordered a hot tea? Wow.
If you can believe it.
What could possibly be worse than that? I guess we'll get to that in a second.
Wow.
First, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Naomi,
Naomi.
and
Where'd you meet her?
a dating app.
Okay.
And she seems really pretty and this cute nose.
Cute nose?
Really like a tiny nose.
Like
You said-
smaller than the normal small nose? Like, I'm picturing somebody with barely a nose. Like
just two nostrils on your face?
Like a button. Oh, it's just adorable.
You sound like you're really into the nose, man. Is that a normal thing that you look for in a lady?
Yes, it is.
Really? A nose lover?
You're a nose guy.
Okay.
Well, I'm a face guy, and the nose is sort of like the focal point of the face. It ties the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you liked her nose, and you guys hit it off, and where'd you go on your date?
Well, we went to a nice restaurant, probably nicer than needed for a first date.
Okay.
Okay, so you went to a real expensive, classy restaurant with a woman who has a button for a nose.
Okay. And what was it like when you guys saw each other the first time?
It couldn't have gone any better. And I was having the best time with her. It was the best date of my life.
Whoa.
Until the table next to us, there was a couple having a romantic dinner themselves. And halfway through our dinner, this guy gets down on one knee and proposes to his fiancée.
That's so sweet. I can't believe you guys got to witness that. How cool.
How romantic.
Oh, it gets better. So
Wait, you don't sound
Okay.
like you're excited about it.
You were upset? You thought she should have said no? Is that what it was? And you stormed out?
the restaurant was applauding. Everyone was, clanging their glasses. And with everyone looking at us, the guy leans over and he says, "Hey, this could be you two soon."
Oh, man. All right. So he did make it awkward for you guys.
Why would the guy even comment to you guys?
Well, so I tried to field it, though. I fielded it, and I felt good about it. I had an impulse, so I went with it.
Okay.
What'd you do?
So I said, "Funny you should mention that." Stand up out of my chair, kneel down, and pretended to propose.
What? Why would you do that? What on God's planet would make you do something like that? That is wrong on so many levels.
I was just trying to be funny. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, real funny. Like, upstage the couple that just got engaged and then make it really awkward between you and your date.
Well, I don't think it would have been, except I got up and I said, "Sorry, guys, just kidding. We're actually on a first date."
Okay, so you admitted that you weren't actually proposing.
Okay, good.
Did people think that was funny?
Yeah, everyone thought it was funny, but now, all of a sudden, every eyeball in the restaurant was on us as a first date in the middle of the room, next to the couple who'd just gotten engaged.
Right, okay. So everybody's looking at you. Was your date real awkward after that?
It was excruciating, because it really felt like everyone was paying attention to us. The couple who'd just gotten engaged thought that they should pal around with us, and they tried to buy us dessert. And at the end of the dinner, the manager came over and he says, "Look, if you ever want to come back to the spot of your first date to propose,
Oh, yeah.
call."
Yeah, but you're acting like annoyed. You're the one that set yourself up for that.
I didn't propose to the woman next to me at the other table. That guy did it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to fake a proposal to your first date.
Exactly.
No, but you weren't there. I had to make the joke.
I don't know, man. I could just see if I was your date. You don't want to see someone joke about that even. Like the first time you see a man get down on a knee, you want it to be for real.
Well, I don't know if you get the sense of humor in it.
Okay. Did your date get the sense of humor in it, though? I think that's most important.
I think she did. She laughed. She laughed hard with everybody else. I think it was me saying that it was our first date and that it kind of put us under a microscope for the rest of the evening.
So why do you think all the attention ruined your night?
Because it felt like we were on display. I mean, you could see the people would lean over and whisper to each other while making eye contact with me.
Oh.
And I didn't feel good about the rest of the date, and I think Naomi felt the same way.
So how did it all end with you and Naomi?
With an awkward hug.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So everything went downhill after that fake proposal.
It ended with an awkward hug, and then I kind of reapproached the joke, and this is where I think, Brooke, you're probably right. I went too far because I said, maybe we'll come back one day.
Oh, man, you should not have called back to that joke. You should have pretended like it never happened.
No, that just feels like it's too sincere then. I feel like that makes it then not a joke.
Well, that's why I'm thinking I screwed it up. I mean, I thought it would be funny, and she didn't really even laugh, and we've texted a little bit, and it's sort of lukewarm. When I asked her if she wants to do anything, I don't really get a response.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call your fiance and get your second date update, okay?
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to Dating Tips with Justin from today's Second Date Update. Always remember Justin's 3 rules for a successful first date. 1, open all doors for your date. 2, make sure you pay the bill. And 3, always fake a wedding proposal.
Oh, God.
Sure to work.
Oh, man.
Never. Justin is on the phone for a second date update, and today he wants to call a girl named Naomi. They went out on a date to a restaurant, and the couple next to them got engaged. The restaurant was all buzzing about it, and so Justin thought he'd play a funny joke and then stand up after them and go, "We're getting engaged too." His joke wasn't as well received as he thought it was going to be. Justin, are you ready to give your former fiance a call?
I am. And, I just really, she's just so cool. And so I guess what I'm looking for is like a redo, just a second chance.
Yeah. I mean, you said it was, up until that point, the best date of your life.
Yes, that's how I felt.
So was there some sincerity behind your joke proposal?
No.
Okay, well, that's
Not at all.
I just want to make sure, because they say there's always some truth to
every lie.
Yeah.
I mean, if she'd have said yes, it would have turned into the worst date ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you didn't secretly want that. All right.
Yeah, that could have gone so bad for you. If she's like, "Absolutely, I'd love to." And then she calls her mom right then and there, and now you're stuck. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number and see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Hi, is this Naomi?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Naomi, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What's going on?
Not much, just hanging out. What's going on with you? How you doing? What you up to today, girl?
No, I mean, why are you guys calling me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, I missed the point. Sorry. We got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's a dude who wants to do a second date update. You have any idea who might have emailed us?
I mean, I went on a date recently, but I don't know why he'd email a radio station.
What was his name?
Justin.
That's it. Justin emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not getting back to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's true.
So I guess there's a reason. It wasn't just like, I let him know that I ran out of time.
No, there's definitely a reason there.
Okay.
Is it because he proposed to you on your first date?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just taking a wild guess.
Okay, awkward.
Yeah, right? Did you think that was funny? Because he said he meant it as a joke and you were laughing.
I mean, at first, but then the whole restaurant kind of started looking at us, and it was not comfortable.
Yeah. So you think it was just, was that the moment that ruined the vibe?
Before that, I honestly was having a good time with him, and he seems like a funny kind of guy.
Okay, so the wedding proposal thing didn't completely kill it for you.
Well, it's kind of complicated.
Can you mind explaining so we can tell him?
Well, later that night, I went home and I had this vivid dream. And
Was I wearing pants?
She doesn't even know who you are, Jubal.
Not about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay. I'm assuming again. Sorry.
Get back to
No,
your dream. What was your dream about?
So Justin and I were actually getting married in my dream.
Oh.
And it was really, really vivid. And we went through the whole ceremony.
Yeah,
and
I could see how you would have a dream about that, like the night after it happened. Of course, it's gonna be top of mind.
Yeah. But then afterwards, it went straight to us in court getting divorced.
So you got married and divorced all in your dream.
Weird dream.
Yeah, quick dream.
So, when I woke up, it was really unsettling, and I felt kind of weird, and I didn't know how I really felt about it. But the more I thought about that, that's definitely a sign from the universe. Like, I should not go out with him again, right?
Wait,
So-
hold on.
Whoa.
you dreamt that you got married and divorced, and you think that that's why you shouldn't go out with him again?
Oh, definitely.
Wait, sorry, I'm going to hop in here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Naomi, that's Justin. He's actually been on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God! Wait, are you joking?
No, okay, look, I understand that this is a little extreme, maybe a little overkill to call, and
Oh my God!
and I just need to go back to what you were saying. You had a dream that we got married and divorced, and so now you don't want to go on a date with me again?
I mean, Justin, first off, this is crazy that you contacted me through a radio station. So I think this is almost maybe another sign that we shouldn't pursue this. But
Well, then that might be the first sign. You're saying that the reason that you thought we shouldn't be together is because of a dream that you had. Like, I don't have a dream that I get fired and then not go to work the next day.
Well, Justin, I believe in signs. I believe that our dreams do tell us the truth about things. They reveal, what is our path or not our path in many ways. And I definitely think that this is not the right path to take. It would end in divorce.
Naomi, I'm sorry to interject here real quick, but I just don't think, I've had dreams that my husband's cheated on me. And I mean, as far as I know,
Those are
he
true
hasn't.
ones, but
Yeah,
that's beside the point.
I didn't wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, we've got to get divorced because of what you did. It's just your subconscious. It's not a sign from the universe.
Yeah, but it's not just a dream. I mean, we had the couple propose next to us. Then he did the fake proposal. Then in my dream, we get married. Then we get divorced. It's too much.
I think it's just a sign of an active imagination, and there's nothing wrong with that. But come on, Naomi.
Things don't look good for us in the future.
So you're convinced, Naomi, that you shouldn't date Justin because of this dream?
Yeah, I mean, we got married and we got divorced. That's as clear a sign as any in the universe that we should not be together.
I don't even know how you battle that, Justin.
Naomi, I'm sorry, but this sort of sounds crazy to me because it was a dream. It was one dream. You can't make all your decisions in life based on a dream. I mean, obviously you would dream about that we had the proposal thing happen that night, and so you would be dream. I mean, I think we even talked about divorce at dinner that night.
Justin, I don't think you get it. I know plenty of people, for instance, my grandma, she had a dream where she got sick and she was sneezing, and then she got pneumonia.
Whoa, was it like the next day or like a year later?
No, it was within a week.
Whoa.
Well, that probably means her body was already ill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Naomi, you're starting to sell me on this whole dream thing.
No, you guys.
I dreamt I was a wizard in a Harry Potter book once, but I wasn't.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, maybe somebody cast a spell on you. Now you don't even know you can do wizardry.
Justin Dole.
Yeah, no, maybe it'll happen in the future.
Oh!
Justin, you sound a little kind of angry at this point.
Well, I am angry because this is ridiculous. The bottom line is, Naomi, I like you. I had a lot of fun with you. I think we would continue to have fun together, and that bizarre freak incident is not going to happen every time we go out.
All right, with that being said, Naomi, would you like to go out with Justin on a second date? We will pay for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't dream that, did you?
Yeah. And Naomi, think about it. I feel like you have to give him another chance, just one more time. And if you have a similar dream, then call it quits.
You guys, I've got a bad feeling about it. I just don't want to tempt the universe with stuff like this because we'll end up regretting it. And I don't want that. Justin, you're a nice guy, and I wish you the best of luck.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
I really think you're making a mistake. I cannot fathom that this is actually happening. But if this is what you really want...
Justin, it's not what I want. It's what the universe is telling us is right.
No, it's what you dreamed. Come on.
Well,
and dreams are signs, Justin.
Either way, Justin, it doesn't sound like you're getting a second date. I'm sorry, man.
Well, thank you guys for trying.
Yeah, no problem. And Naomi, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Before you go, could you do me one favor?
What is it?
Can you dream about me winning $1 million?
Me too.
Yeah, all of us? That'd be dope. Text in at 78592 says, I had a dream once that my girlfriend dumped me. Sure enough, next morning she left.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe sometimes you should believe your dreams. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. Justin wanted to call Naomi. They went out for dinner, and there was an awkward moment when a couple got engaged next to them, so he thought it would be funny to fake an engagement. He thought she wasn't calling back because of that, because it was awkward. But really, she wasn't calling him back because later that night, she had a dream that they did get engaged.
Yeah.
And then they got married. And then they also got divorced.
It was a long dream. That's a lot
Yeah,
that
how long
happens
did
in
she
one dream.
sleep? Man.
Yeah, and I'm actually just shocked at how many people are texting in that they agree with her. Like
Yeah.
someone else said, the dream thing is real. I had an incredibly vivid dream of a car accident, and it happened the very next day in the exact same way.
Oh my God.
Either
there you
that
go.
or you just ran your car into a pole because you dreamed about it the night before.
I want my dreams to come true. They never come true.
Not if they're car accidents.
Yeah, just in general, my dreams have never come true.
And why are the ones that always come true the bad ones?
Dreams,
like getting
dreams are bad.
dumped,
Dreams are bad.
Divorce, car
Don't
accidents.
have dreams.
Look,
I think that's what we learned from the
Oh,
second
don't
date
have
update.
dreams. Okay, everybody stop dreaming.
Yeah, dreams, like ones that you sleep, dreams when you're asleep,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
dreams in life. They just never,
Dreams, goals.
yeah,
let's
they
get rid of
ruin
all of them.
everything. So the best way to, I think, live a stress-free life is to just not dream.
There you go.
Ever. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is eat. Oh, they didn't go out, by the way. They decided not to go out because she trusted her dream. Text in to 78592. Do you believe in your dreams? I'm curious how many people actually do live their life based on what they dream. And if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We'll start off today's second date update by simply reading a little bit from the email this guy sent in. It says, Brooke and Jubal, you won't believe my story, but I need to get this girl to call me for a second date. After I tell you what happened, you'll believe in destiny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was strong.
And then it goes on to say a bunch of other crap, but we'll talk to Wayne right now. Wayne, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Now tell us the story that's going to make us believe in destiny.
I'm telling you the craziest thing ever happened to me, and it's going to make you guys believe in love.
I already believe. So you're preaching to the choir right now, buddy.
All you have to do is just mention the word, and Brooke is on board with you no matter
I'm
what.
serious. You don't understand how love can change your life.
I do. I understand now.
Okay, what's your story?
I got set up through a friend of mine on a blind date.
Okay.
So went out to this restaurant, and I met this girl, this beautiful girl, and there was something very familiar about her, something that I couldn't quite figure it out. And I realized that this was the second time I've been set up on a blind date with the exact same girl.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So
Wait,
you got set up with the same girl twice? That is kind of weird. I
Is
will
that
say
destiny or deja vu?
Right.
I don't know.
Or just bad planning.
Yeah.
How do you not realize that at the moment you see her?
Well, I realized it was the same girl as I was walking up to the table.
Oh.
And it dawned on me.
Okay.
Not to be the cynical realist, but is there a reason that it didn't work out the first time with this destiny girl?
We had a great time the first time we went out, but things just really didn't line up for us. She was in school. She was too busy to date, from what I remember, so we just didn't end up going out again. It just didn't really work out.
Okay, and now the stars have aligned for you, and it has brought you another date. So how did your date go?
The date went great. It was like I was talking to an old friend. We kept laughing at the fact that we did go out so long ago, and this time around, it just felt like I was rekindling a relationship or something. It was like it was awesome. She looked pretty. She was beautiful. The date went fantastic.
Did you remember a lot?
Pretty and beautiful. Wow. That's really
It's a good combo. It's a really good combo, yeah.
Maybe also funny and intriguing and a
That's
good
for-
listener.
All you need on a first or a second date is pretty and beautiful.
Pretty beautiful, man.
So, did you remember a lot from the first date that you went on?
I mean, a little bit. We talked about like our families and work and school, and like as we were going over that stuff, it was like, oh yeah, and then you told me this story, so it was like talking to someone who I'd known for a while.
Okay.
All right, so you feel like this is the one for you.
Aww.
I do. I feel like it's destiny. I mean, like a year and a half goes by. I don't think about it. We don't see each other, and then all of a sudden we're sitting right back at that table, looking
Okay.
across from one another.
That's pretty
But
sweet.
destiny doesn't feel the same about you because Molly hasn't been calling you back. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I mean, I've tried calling her. She's not returning my text messages. It's been over a week.
Did you lay on the stars of align destiny thing in any of your voicemails or?
I mentioned how fantastic it was that we reconnected. I may have mentioned that it's in the cards for us to go out again. Like someone played the right hand to bring us together.
Yeah, that might have been the wrong move.
Yeah.
That could come off a little crazy. Do you think that she felt the same?
I mean, for me, I swear it was absolutely meant to be. So I don't understand why she wouldn't be returning these texts or these phone calls. To me, it was like, this is it. This is destiny. Start ringing those bells.
Okay. All right, we're going to play a song.
Wow.
Come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds great.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Wayne was set up on a blind date with the same girl like a year and a half apart, and because of that, he feels like it's destiny.
Yeah.
Obviously, since they've been set up twice, it's meant to be. Wayne, did you think about the fact that maybe she didn't like you the first time?
Oh.
And that's why?
No, I don't think that's. I think it just the timing didn't work out.
Okay.
The forces, fate brought us back
Yes.
together.
Okay.
So whatever happened the first time has been rectified.
Wayne, you are living in a Ryan Gosling movie,
Yes.
and I want to support it.
Wayne,
guys.
if it was fate, you'd be talking to her right now instead of on the phone with us, don't you think?
True.
Maybe this is all part of the big plan. Like this is something we're going to laugh about later on.
All right.
And there may be a reasonable explanation why she's not calling you back.
All right. We're going to call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Great.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Molly there?
Yeah, this is Molly.
Hey, Molly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Wait, on the radio?
Yeah. Every time I say that, I always wait and see, do they know? No. Okay, so you are familiar with the show. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling you today because you recently went on a date with somebody who wants to get a hold of you.
Okay.
His name is Wayne.
Oh. Seriously?
Molly, that's not the response I was hoping for.
Did you just say seriously?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, it is Wayne.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne emailed our show because he wanted me to call you. Because you guys went out on a date. 2 dates, actually. I guess, you had like a date a long time ago where you guys were set up, and then just recently you were set up again. He really enjoyed going out with you both times and would love to see you again, but he says you're not responding to any of his phone calls.
Yeah, which you think that he might just take a clue from that.
Oh.
Most guys get the hint when you're really busy that you're just not really busy. You just don't want to spend time with them. I mean,
Right.
if I want to see a guy, you find time.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about Wayne that you didn't like? You've had 2 dates with him now.
I mean, he's a nice enough guy, but honestly, he's got this weird quirk, and I could barely get through the first date, and then when he walked up for the second date, I was like, oh my f***ing God.
Oh, God.
No. Molly, it's that bad, and you're pinpointing it to one thing he does, right?
Yeah, he's a moaner. It's like everything he does, he has a little moan before. But when he sat down for the date, he was like, oh, these cushions are so comfortable.
Hey, Molly, can you do that a few more times for me? I don't know. Yeah, just keep doing that.
I could do it a few more times because that's what he did for the whole date. Everything had a moan before. Like, they gave him his mac and cheese, and he takes a bite, and he's like, oh, mac and cheese is so delicious.
Molly, we've talked to Wayne, and he didn't moan to us once. He must really like you.
I don't know. Maybe it's a nervous habit. Maybe he only does it with women. Maybe he only does it when he likes someone. I mean, the song changed, and he was like, oh, the Eagles.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing that you're embellishing a little bit on the moan, but that's still...
I'm not. I swear I'm not. It's obnoxious.
Oh, God, Molly, you can't look past it.
Could you? I mean,
know.
seriously, everything that happens is moan. God forbid I ever kiss him. He'll probably have a heart attack.
What do you mean, a moaner?
Wayne's actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
A moaner?
Wayne, I can't believe you don't know this about yourself. It's like Tourette's or something. Every time you're enjoying something, you moan.
I've never heard. Are you sure? I mean, I don't remember.
I'm positive. I was like, there were like 3 moans before the appetizers even were ordered.
So, Wayne, you're not aware that you moan a lot.
No, I'm not aware that I'm a moaner. Maybe this is just something that you bring out in me, like...
Yeah, Wayne, that doesn't help your case very much. You're like, maybe it's just being around you that makes you go, oh.
Imagine their wedding.
Molly, give him a little bit of credit, though. I mean, if he's never heard the complaint before, it has to be something that is only triggered by you.
That's like saying she was asking for it.
No.
It's creepy.
All the way through 2 days.
I know, but
2 days.
I mean, he's a lover of love, and he just saw something in you. Was there anything about him that you liked? I mean, outside of the moaning.
Well, he's a nice person, but I mean, honestly, I was so distracted by the moaning that I couldn't even hear how he was saying. It was just like I said, when's this moan coming?
It would be like being on the set of a bad porno.
The whole dinner.
Seriously. I started to get self-conscious, like the other tables were hearing it.
Oh, Wayne.
It sounds like I'm just over-communicating, which is probably a tentpole of a good relationship.
Yeah, but Wayne, it sounds like you're not communicating with words.
Okay.
We've evolved. We use those instead of just moaning and grunting sounds.
Wayne, now is your chance to tell Molly something without the moan so that she can actually hear what you have to say.
Destiny brought us together. So maybe those moans are like some sort of sign that we're supposed to be together.
That's how destiny...
Or maybe the destiny was that I just needed to tell you to stop that moaning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe I was the girl to let you know that you need to stop moaning. And now you can go on the rest of your dates moan-free.
It was a divine intervention into your moaning, Wayne. Would love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it. Molly, obviously Wayne wants to go out with you again. Molly, would you please go out with Wayne one more time? Come on. We will pay for it.
I don't know that I want to get into fixing up men. Like I'm going to have to try to get him to not moan and the whole date I'm going to be waiting for the shoe to drop and for a moan to come out. It's just, I don't know. I think I'll be too nervous.
Okay,
Molly, there's nothing. There's no way. There's no way I can convince you to go out with him again.
Molly, you're right. That is bad.
That's bad.
It's
That's
bad.
I'm having flashbacks.
Oh God.
All right, Wayne, you got your answer, man.
You're fighting fate. That's all I'll say. You're fighting fate.
Oh, Wayne, you just keep believing in love.
I'll tell you what. If a third friend fixes us up, maybe I'll consider this whole destiny thing. But
now you're talking.
Oh, that was a moan.
Now Molly's moaning. Everybody's moaning now.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The actual date on today's second date update is crazy. All right. So this girl emailed us. She actually went car shopping with a guy on their first date. And he ended up buying her a car.
Stop it. That is not true.
No, it's not true at all.
I was going to say.
The car shopping part was true. I made up the rest. Morgan is on the phone with us right now to do a second date update. She wants us to call a guy named Graham today to find out why he won't call her back. How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. How are you, Jubal?
Good. So you went car shopping on your first date, huh?
Yes, we did.
That actually sounds kind of fun to me.
Of course it does.
That's because you buy more cars in 1 year than anyone I've ever met in my life.
I like going on test drives. I don't think a girl would enjoy doing it. But Morgan, how does somebody go car shopping on a first date?
Well, we met at the gym, and we'd been seeing each other there for 2 months.
All right.
And I was hoping he would ask me out, but he didn't. So finally I was like, hey, man, let's go out sometime.
So this isn't like a brand new thing that you guys actually know each other pretty well.
I mean, yeah, we see each other, a couple times a week, and we always say hi and have, at least a conversation.
But you've never seen each other outside of the gym. This would be your first out-of-the-gym experience together.
Correct.
Okay.
When you asked him to hang out, did he know that it was like a date situation, or did he think you were going out as friends?
I think he knew it was a date, because what he said was, the reason I haven't asked you out is I don't have a car right now. He's like, my car's in the shop. So,
Okay. Well, that had to feel good for you when you finally got up the nerve to ask him out, and he was like, hey, I've been thinking about asking you out, too.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
All right, so he doesn't have a car, and you offered to go buy him a car? That's very nice.
Generous.
No, didn't buy him a car, but since he didn't have one, I thought it would be nice to go car shopping together.
Okay, but
It's nice. It's a
why
unique idea.
skip drinks and the normal date stuff and go to car shopping?
I don't know. I thought it would be like a fun activity and a good way of helping him out.
I actually think that would be cool. If I didn't have a car and a girl asked me out, and I was like, well, I don't really have any transportation. I don't want to take you on the bus. And she's like, well, it'd be fun to go car shopping. I'll take you. I would think that would be a fun date, actually, Morgan.
So long as you avoid the drinks before the test drive.
Yeah. Did he seem to enjoy it?
Yeah, we had a really great time. Like, it was like a fun thing to do on a date.
Is there anything that happened while you guys were out looking at cars that you think was awkward for him, or?
The only thing that came to mind is, like, once I introduced us as, like, a married couple.
Oh.
Like, they asked if we were, and I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. And I thought it was hilarious, and he did not laugh.
Okay. So maybe that was it. Maybe he was like, oh, man, that's a little crazy.
If that happened to you, Jubal, would you think that this girl is automatically thinking marriage off the first date?
It depends how she did it. If you looked at him while you were saying it and you're like, yes, we're husband and wife, then I'd be a little creeped out. Did he seem upset by that, or?
No, I wouldn't say upset. He just looked really uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss or anything? Get in the back seat of one of those cars? Anything?
Really give it a test drive.
Yeah.
No, the date ended in a hug.
Have you guys talked at all since your date? I mean, you were friends at the gym. I'm assuming that
Weirdly, I have not seen him at the gym at all, but we have been texting like a little bit, but I definitely feel like he's blowing me off.
That's
so
not a good sign.
He's responding to your texts. What's he saying?
Just like basic conversation. Like, LOL, I know me too, whatever. But
Okay,
nothing.
so it feels like he's avoiding you.
I think he's blowing me off, but I can't be for sure, so that's why I need your help.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, call him, get him on the phone, and get your second date update.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
2.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, Morgan is on the phone. She wants to call this guy named Graham. They apparently have been gym buddies for a little while. She finally asked him out. Unfortunately, he didn't have a car, so he didn't want to go out with her, but she said, let's go car shopping. It'll be fun. And that's how they spent their day together. She says that everything went well, except for one kind of awkward moment where she pretended that the two were married to the car salesman. Yeah. And he seemed a little weirded out by that, but other than that, everything seemed cool. And now they've talked a little bit, but it's obvious that he's avoiding her. Morgan, are you ready to give him a call and find out if he is actually avoiding you?
Yes, I am ready.
All right. Anything else you can think of that might have caused him to not want to see you again?
No, everything was really great. It was really natural and fun, and like I was thinking about it, and that was pretty harmless. Like, he wasn't upset. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Okay. And you haven't seen him at the gym at all?
No.
Right.
I will say, as someone who's dated like everybody at my gym, if you get somebody to change their gym schedule, then you might have done
You've
something
done something wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Graham, please?
This is Graham.
Graham, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Like the radio?
Yeah. Just like the radio. How you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they've been trying to get a hold of you. You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Why aren't you calling Morgan back?
This is kind of weird. Like, I don't feel like it's any of your business, really.
Well, it kind of is my business because Morgan actually asked me to call you and find out if you're avoiding her.
Well, I'm not.
You're not avoiding her?
I mean, I've been texting her and stuff, so I don't know.
Okay. But she says she's been trying to see if you'll go out on another date with her, and you've been very unresponsive, and then she also hasn't seen you at the gym. So she's confused and feels like you don't want to see her again. That's not true?
I mean, I want to see her again for sure. It's just, I'm in a bit of a situation right now that just prevents me from pursuing it at the moment.
Okay. Is it the car situation?
She told you about my car situation?
Yeah, she just told us that she asked you out on a date at the gym, and you said you couldn't go out because you didn't have a car at the time, it was in the shop, and so you went car shopping together.
Which sounds like a fun date.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, is it because you don't have a car?
Well, all right. So between you and me, I do have a car. It's not that.
So you lied about the car?
Well, I didn't. Well, I kind of had to because you guys, if you keep this between us, the deal is that at the moment I'm like kind of locationally up in the air.
Are you living in your car?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I'm temporarily staying in my car because I had a really bogus job like 4 months ago. So I quit and I couldn't find anything right away, and then rent was due and I had to, leave my spot. And so it basically came down to the fact that it was like, I want to go on a date with Morgan, but literally everything I own is in my car. So it's kind of weird to show up and be like, hey, welcome to my home.
Okay, so you haven't been avoiding Morgan because you don't want to see her. You've been avoiding her because the situation that you're in right now doesn't feel ideal to be dating somebody and might not be that attractive to her.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm guessing that's why you're not at the gym, is because you can't afford the membership right now.
Well, the gym is actually the one thing that I do have because I use it to shower and make myself presentable, and I just know when Morgan goes, so I try to avoid those times.
Do you feel like she's not going to want to see you if she found this information out? She seems like she's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she's really nice. She's definitely one of the coolest people I've met in a really long time, but I just I don't want to f it up. So
I don't think you have to worry too much. I dated a guy that lived in his car. Didn't end well, but I still dated him.
Yeah, my situation's going to change, and when it does, then I'm going to really pursue this. She's a great girl, and but I just don't want to start off on a bad foot.
Well, then what can I tell her then? Because she had us call you because she wanted to find out if you're avoiding her. If I just tell her, hey, he's not avoiding you, just trust me, just hang out for a little while and he'll be back, that's going to sound kind of weird. Don't you think you should just be honest with her and see what she says?
I guess. I don't know, but I'd rather tell her myself,
Perfect. I can actually make that happen for you, Graham, because she's actually on the other line listening.
Serious?
Yeah.
I got to go, you guys.
Hold up a second, Graham. We just need 1 second with you. Graham?
Hello?
Morgan?
Wait, I'm so confused about what just happened.
I'm pretty sure he hung up on us. I'm guessing he's probably embarrassed or something. I want to get him back on the phone, though, because I want you guys to talk.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to him about it.
Did you know that he lived in his car?
No, but to be fair, I only see him at the gym, so...
Yeah.
Does it bother you?
I have questions about it for sure.
All right, I'm going to try to get him back on the phone, see if we can talk to him, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Graham?
Yeah, sorry. I thought I had a job offer calling on the other line, but it wasn't.
Oh, all right, that sucks. Well, I was in the middle of telling you that Morgan was on the phone and wanted to talk to you. Morgan?
Hello.
Hey, Morgan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess.
So I had no idea.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the point. I was hoping it would stay that way, but...
Graham, you could have told me you're living out of your car. I would have understood.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to, mess anything up before we even, got started with anything, I don't know. I just wanted to be able to, do nice things and, take you places and, start off on the right foot rather than have it be, some kind of weird thing that, we have to, overcome together right at the beginning.
That's totally understandable. So do you want to get a job? Are you looking for a job? What's your deal?
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking every day. It's like that's my job right now is getting a job. It's just not that easy right now, and I'm, if you could just give me like 2 more weeks, I'm gonna have something by then. I have a couple of leads coming through right now, and I'll be back on my feet then. And I don't know. I just hate to like ruin this before anything even had the chance to happen.
Yeah, but Graham, now that you guys got this out of the way, I will pay for you guys to go on a second date. Yeah. Would you? I mean, you might as well go out with Morgan again, especially now that she knows what she knows, and you guys can talk a little more in depth about the situation.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, I want to. I just hope she will.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, Graham, why do you have to wait like 2 weeks until you get a job? I will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
I mean, free hot meal. Come on, Graham.
And then you guys can decide what you want to do about your situation when you go out. But would you like to go out with her?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Morgan, do you want to go out with Graham again?
Graham, I like you, and I would love to hear more about your situation, and I'm totally down to hang out with you and go on a date with you.
Oh, I like
her. Oh, it's going to be so easy to get her back to your place, Graham.
I mean, that's awesome. I really didn't expect you to be that cool about it, and I'm just glad to hear that. It's like a huge relief.
There you go. Successful second date update. We'll send you guys out again, and you can have a good time. Graham, I want to let you know it's your lucky day today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because not only am I sending you out on a second date with Morgan, but I'm going to go ahead and adopt you as my own. You can come stay at my place if you'd like.
I think I'd rather stay in my car.
Oh.
All right. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update might have actually just changed somebody's life. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. If you missed today's brand new second date update, this girl Morgan wanted us to call Graham because he'd been avoiding her. Turns out that Graham, when we got him on the phone, doesn't have a house. He's in between places right now because he quit his job and can't afford rent, so he's living in his car, and that's why he was avoiding her because he was embarrassed of that.
Oh, it's
cool.
tough.
At the end of it, she gave him a second chance. She wanted to go with him again. She didn't. So cool. She could look past that. Mm-hmm. But I say that it could change his life because we're getting so many text messages in at 78592 with job opportunities for Graham, and that's what he was saying. He quit because he couldn't take his job anymore that he was doing because it was terrible. And so he's been looking for a new job, and he was going to try to find a job and then hopefully ask her out on a date when he could afford to take her out and could afford to have a place to take her back to. But everybody texting us at 78592 is offering Graham a job. I'm going to go ahead and get all these together, give it to him, and then I'll leave it up to him to get in contact with you guys. But we really appreciate that.
You guys are awesome. We have the best listeners.
Yeah, we joke around a lot and stuff, but when it comes to semi-serious stuff like this is so
Don't they know that we're supposed to be all cold-hearted here?
I mean,
come on, we're the feel-bad station.
This is not what we do. This is uncharted territory for us. It's really weird. Charitable things. Interesting. But yeah, thank you guys very much. I think Graham will obviously appreciate it, and hopefully he can get a job out of the deal, and the two of them can start a relationship or at least go out and enjoy each other's company a little bit. But I will get all the job offers down. Keep them coming if you want to try to interview him for a job and you're interested in that. At 78592, I'll give it to him and see if he can get in contact with you, and we'll get an update. I'll stay in contact with Graham and see if we can find out if he actually gets a job out of the deal. And then if he does, I want 10% of whatever he's making because I helped him find that job. Kind of a finder's fee.
Right.
Look, we're charitable to a point, all right? I'm not an idiot.
Have limitations, all right?
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Kylie is on the phone with us right now. Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
How are you?
Wow. Is Kylie making
get all
you
tongue-tied
nervous?
when I talk to a lady.
Wow. Kylie.
I was trying to say, how are you?
Oh, way with a gentleman, Kylie.
Yeah, I'm very smooth. Can't tell. Anyway, Kylie, tell us about the guy that you want us to call.
His name is Walt, and I met him actually on a pub crawl, and he was one of the only guys that came up to me and, talked to me. And so we spend, the whole night together.
Nice.
And
that was a very weird way of saying it, Kylie. Well, he was the only dude that talked to me, so I hung out with him all night. Did you like him, or was it just...
I did.
Okay.
No, I did. I'm a little nervous. My friend put me up to email you guys.
Oh, okay. You have good friends.
No, you have friends that make poor decisions. Did you guys go on an actual date, or was this the date?
The pub crawl was the day. That's where we met. But after it was over, we decided we wanted to keep spending time together. So he came over to my house to hang out, watch a movie.
Watch a movie.
I imagine Walt just being like, "Hey, so you want to go?" And Kylie, "Yes,
Yeah,
whatever
absolutely.
it is, yes."
You're the dude that talked to me. I will go anywhere with you.
Kylie, you're making this all sound really sober, too. And every pub crawl I've been on, by the last bar, is not so, hey, you want to go see a movie?
No, not sober at all.
Okay.
Okay,
So you
just
went back
wanted
to your
check.
place to watch a movie, and then what happened?
So we end up cuddling on the couch, and he had this really strange request that kind of threw me for a loop. He wanted to be the little spoon.
He actually asked you for
Story
it?
of Jubal Flag's
Not only
life.
did he ask for it, he insisted.
What?
I will say,
weird.
sometimes my husband likes to be Little Spoon because he likes to feel my boobs
No,
on
I
his back.
hate no.
I like being Little Spoon.
Big Spoon, you can feel around and grab the boob.
That's true, but
Yeah,
Little
but if
Spoon, you
you're
just
not-
feel more comforted and safe.
But if you're not ready for the boob grab, it's a good way to feel what you're working with. I'm just saying.
Or it's a good way to feel like you're in the womb again. And mama's holding you.
Got to a whole nother
Huh?
creepy
Weird.
level.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyway, so he insisted that he was the Little Spoon.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I guess, why not? So we cuddle on my couch, and he ends up falling asleep.
Wait, did he fall asleep or did he pass out?
Probably passed out.
Okay.
So I go back into my bedroom, and I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning to go, check on him, and he's gone.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's got to be kind of okay.
Yeah, maybe he's just a little embarrassed. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
the little spoon thing,
I
the passing
like.
out.
I say that I like being a Little Spoon, but not with a girl who I had just met.
Right, it was a little weird.
Did you really like him at this point still? Like you saw him not on your couch and you were disappointed he had left?
Yeah, I was bummed. I thought we could do the whole, let's make breakfast or go get breakfast and get to know each other when we're sober kind of
Did
thing.
he not try to make a move on you at all?
No, not at all.
What?
I'm kind of questioning on if you picked up a guy who was maybe not into your
Not
type.
into you, yeah.
If you know what I mean. A couple of girlfriends cuddling and watching a movie. This is what I'm getting from what
Talking
happened.
fashion.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a girlfriend and that was his way of not hooking up with her because he had guilt all of a sudden.
Yeah, or he has a boyfriend, either one. Maybe he's involved. We don't know. All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
That whole song played, and nobody came over here and held me.
In the small spoon style.
Yes.
And it'd be really easy because we're all bigger than you.
It is.
Yeah.
The second part of your second date update. Kylie's on the phone with us. I bring up the spooning thing because that's exactly what happened on her date with this dude, Walt, that she met at a pub crawl. They hung out for a little while, went back to her place. He demanded that he be the little spoon, right, Kylie?
Yep.
That's so weird that you want to call him back after that. I would think that you would think that was strange.
I do think it's strange, but we had a really good time. We just had a really great connection.
Or Kylie, he's really hot and you're willing to
Yeah.
overlook it.
Just to refresh everybody's memory, they spooned. He said he wanted to be the little spoon. Then he fell asleep on the couch. Kylie went to her bed, slept there, woke up. He was gone. They texted a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
I think it's more strange that he passed out.
Yeah,
he
didn't
never
try anything, I know.
He never made a move or anything, and he was
That's
drunk.
why I'm thinking maybe he thought she introduced herself as Kyle
Oh yeah.
instead of Kylie.
Could that be Kylie?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I look like a girl. So.
Okay. All right, we're going to call him right now, get him on the phone, and see if we can answer, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. Little Spoon there?
Right off the bat?
Hello? What?
May I speak to Walt?
This is Walt.
Hey, Walt, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hello, I am good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm excited to be talking to you, Walt. You went out with a friend of the show on a date. Well, I shouldn't say date. I mean, you guys met at a pub crawl and then hung out. Her name is Kylie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes, I do, yes.
Yeah. Kylie said that you guys had a good time, spooned on the couch.
She told you that?
Yeah, she said that you requested to be the little spoon.
Can we just ask you right off the bat, what's your little spoon?
Why?
You know, I love being the little spoon. Who doesn't? It feels like you're being cradled by your mother again.
What? You're a guy. You're
So you don't mind.
cradling.
I don't. Walt, I'm kind of.
I think it's comforting.
Walt, I'm kind of with you there. I like being the little spoon too, but I don't think I would do it the first time I was hanging out with someone. I'd ease them into being the little spoon.
No, I'm a proud little spooner.
Oh my God! I have not one friend that has ever said they like the little spoon.
Good for you, Walt. Wear it proud.
Yeah.
Wear it proud, buddy.
You like what you like.
For all the little spoons living in the closet out there, come out and be proud.
That brings me to my next question. Is there a reason that you are not getting back to Kylie? That's why we're calling, because Kylie would like to go out again, but then haven't called her and haven't texted her, and she wants to see if she did something wrong or offended you.
Well, we're doing the pub crawl together with a bunch of people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she invites me back to her place to hang out, and I'm thinking, sure, I'm kind of just going with the flow, and everything's going good, and I kind of realized that she maybe wanted to hook up, and at that point I felt really bad to tell her the truth, but I am gay. I am very gay.
I knew it. Okay.
Really?
And by the time that I was at her house, to tell her that I'm gay then, it feels like that I'm really just kind of making an excuse not to hang out with her. So that's when I was like, hey, can I be the little spoon? That was kind of my defense mechanism to keep our parts and our mouths away from each other. And then I'm not proud of it, but I just acted like I was asleep, and then she went to bed, and I just left.
All right. You didn't even crash.
You're sweet,
You
Walt.
are.
Hey, Walt.
The girls love
I know, Walt. I want to just go shopping with you and hang out and get some lattes.
I mean, he's right. I would have thought he was full of it if he would have told me that in the heat of the moment.
Walt, I should also let you know that Kylie is on the phone and has been listening this whole time.
Hi, Walt.
I'm sorry, Kylie. I should have handled things way better, but I didn't want to make you feel bad.
No, it's I mean, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. Very gay. Yeah.
Yeah, like how, on a scale of 1 to Adam Lambert, how gay are you?
I'm probably like a 9.8.
All right.
All right.
Oh, Kylie, have you made this mistake before with men? Are you not, your gaydar's a little off?
No, I feel like I have a pretty finely tuned gaydar.
I think you got to get it retuned because I'm pretty gay.
Take it to the shop,
Yeah.
get it tuned up.
All right.
I probably should have told her or put out more signs or something, but, I was just kind of going with the flow and having fun.
Kylie, now that you know the news, would you like to still go out on a second date with Walt?
I mean, I feel like, I don't think Walt should close any doors. We should go out again and just, see what happens.
Hey, Walt, we will pay for you guys to go out on a second date. Are you willing to give it a shot with a woman?
I will go out as best buddies.
Oh, what? You don't think I could convince you?
Oh, she's still trying. I like
Yeah.
it. She's persistent.
Your seductive lady voice has no power over me.
I don't think it really works that way, Kylie.
And Walt, you said you'd go out with her, so we're going to send you guys out on a date, okay?
A friend date.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, we can be friends.
Yeah.
All right. I want to see if she can turn you around.
All right, we'll see. I'll let you know.
She can try. I'll just fake like I passed out if it gets weird.
Just at the dinner table. Oh, I fainted.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I haven't done a lot of online dating, or any really, because Let's face it, I don't need to.
No, it's because you don't want to take people on actual dates.
It's their second date update. I bring up the thing about online dating because Lydia's done it before. How do you decipher who you want to go out with and who you don't want to go out with, just based on reading their profile?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not an expert on it. I've not had successful dates.
You had a boyfriend out of it.
That's true. I guess that counts. But he was basically the first person that talked to me, and I was like, yep, all right, I'm in.
And he was kind of a turd. So anyway, our second dater today is named Dylan. Dylan emailed us about a girl that he met online named Natalie. What's up, Dylan?
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So what did you like about Natalie's profile?
Oh, just about everything, really.
Oh.
First off, like her pictures.
Yeah.
She was very gorgeous. Yeah. Oof.
Okay. That's the obvious one.
What else did you like?
She said she liked good listeners,
Right.
and I love to listen. I think I'm a really good communicator, so that was good.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you are adorable.
Your email says that you went on a very interesting date, but you didn't go into any more detail than that. Would you mind explaining what you mean by you went on an interesting date?
Oh, sure. Okay, so in her profile, she said that she likes surprises. So I thought I would surprise her with flowers.
Okay, that's good.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I heard chicks dig those.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Jubal. It's
All right.
amazing.
And then we went out to do some wine tasting.
Ooh.
And that went well. And then afterwards, we went out to look at some homes, some houses.
What?
Houses?
What?
Are you?
What? Slow down.
You're kidding, right?
Did things move that well
Yeah.
on the first date?
This thing is going awesomely. Let's buy a house.
I have a good credit score. I could probably get us approved right
Were
now.
you, are you like in the market for a house or something? How'd that come about?
Well, looking at houses and stuff like that, there's like always like a party or like they have hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. And I thought it would be nice to go check out all these really expensive homes.
That's kind of genius.
Plus, I brought a camera and I had all the realtors there take pictures of us throughout these different houses.
Oh, no.
Because it would be cute to have pictures of us at all these different places.
So you went to crash these parties or these open houses and had them take pictures of you guys like you were a couple looking to buy a house?
Yeah.
No wonder she's not calling you back. Dude, that is weird.
Slow down. That could be funny and fun if she was into it. There is someone for everyone, and this girl may be into something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
She went
So
to-
what'd you do with the collage? Then you put it in your shrine?
No, it's just sitting at my house right now.
Dylan,
On the pillow right next to you.
Dylan, are you prepared for your lovely date to possibly make fun of you as much as Jubal is?
I'm hoping that she won't make fun of me. I don't think there's a whole lot to be made fun of, but okay.
You don't.
Well, I'm just
You didn't get a.
preparing.
You didn't get a vibe from her like she was upset at the end of the day at all.
No, not at all. I thought she had a great time.
Okay. And she doesn't know anything about the collage, you guys. Come on.
Dylan, is this the first time you made a collage for a girl?
Yeah, I saw online that some girls that like it, they think it's sweet.
Oh, he's been reading Pinterest.
Yeah, don't do that.
Come
All
on,
right.
It is kind of cute. Kind of.
All right, we're gonna play a song, come back, and get your second date update. All right, just hang on for about 3.5 minutes.
Thanks, guys.
Give you some time to tweak that collage a little better.
Come on.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I feel like I need to apologize to our second dater, Dylan, who is
Yay.
still on the phone. Not because I made fun of him for the collage that he made of the girl, but Dylan, I apologize for making fun of your date. I think it's actually a really good idea to do what you did.
Oh, thanks.
You're
yeah,
welcome.
but Dylan, he's not complimenting your creativity. He's complimenting your free food.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm complimenting. I thought about it over the song, and if you're just tuning in for the second date update, Dylan took a girl out on a date. He met her online. He ended up taking her to a bunch of rich homes who were having open houses so they could take advantage of the free snacks. And then they took a bunch of pictures there and acted like they were together. That sounds kind of fun and cheap. I still am creeped out by the collage you made for her, Dylan, but I think the date idea was a good idea.
Yeah, I was thinking, guys, like over during the song, I mean, you guys seem to really not like that collage idea.
Yeah.
So if you could not mention that, 'cause that would be great, because if she doesn't know about that, I think that would help my chances.
Well, I can't promise you anything, Dylan.
Jubal.
Like, we don't even know if she's going to answer the phone.
Can-
But if we get her on, I promise you'll have a chance to ask her for a second date, and we'll try to state your case the best possible, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to call her right now
Positive thoughts.
and see if we can get her on the phone.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Natalie there?
This is
Natalie.
Hey, Natalie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
This is the radio station?
Yep. How are you?
I'm good. Why are you guys calling me?
No, I just wanted to chat with you for a little while. I like you a lot.
Jubal.
No, I'm
No,
calling.
seriously, what's going on?
I'm calling you because we got an email about you.
Okay.
You remember Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of Dylan, first of all?
I liked him. He's very sweet. If I had to pick one word, I would say sweet.
What did you think about the date that you went on?
You know, I have to say it's probably one of the most unique dates that I've ever been on.
Did you like the home tours you guys did? I know you went wine tasting and then...
Oh, my gosh. So he told you all about the date?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was cute. It was a little different, and I thought he put in a lot of effort.
Right.
I don't know if you guys do any online dating, but a lot of these, it's just kind of like you go for a drink, you might have a bite to eat, and then it's like, okay, are we going to hook up or are we not going to hook up?
Right.
Type of thing. And I didn't get that vibe from him, which I thought was actually, like, he was very chivalrous, you know? I thought that was nice that he did all that extra stuff.
Well, Natalie, if you liked him, why aren't you calling him back?
You know, I'm actually on the fence about it. It's only been 3 days, so I've actually, you know, been talking to my girlfriends and...
Oh, it's only been 3 days?
It's only been 3 days,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess we never asked him that.
Yeah, I think he called, like he texted maybe once or twice, and then I think he called once or twice.
Is it too much or no?
A little bit, but not bad.
But you said you're on the fence. What is stopping you from returning his call?
There's something about him that may be like a little bit meek. You know, I tend to kind of go for a little bit more of a bad boy, and he's a little reserved and...
Natalie, what if I get you to talk to Dylan right now?
Well, what do you mean?
Dylan, say what's up to Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
That was a little rough to hear, but besides all that, like, I thought we had something a little special, and I would really like to go out again with you. So we could not plan something. We could kind of go off the cuff,
I like
if that
it,
is
Dylan.
more your style.
You
Dylan?
feel like this right now, like you're being too sweet.
Natalie, you know how sweet he is?
How sweet.
After you guys went to look at all those open houses and took those pictures, Dylan went home and made a collage out of the pictures. He put them all together and with Elmer's glue and lots of love, I'm sure.
What?
Dude, why did you
Wait,
say that?
time out. Did you just say the word collage?
Yeah, he made a collage of all the pictures that you guys took at the open house.
Are you serious?
Yep.
So you went and you got the pictures developed, you brought them home, and then you cut them up and put them on a piece of paper with glue?
Yeah. It was an afternoon project, but see now how wrong that was.
Okay, I don't know if I can handle that. That's a little over the top, Dylan.
It was an afternoon project, though, Natalie.
Come on. Leave it alone.
You know, some people garden, some people make collages of people they like. You know what I mean?
See, I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, if you're, like, my soulmate or if you're, like, some creepy guy right now. That's just, I don't know. Okay.
Well, I see now that it was wrong. That you're right. That's a step or two, maybe three over, you know, what is considered normal. So, not a thing. I am going to burn it. I'm going to throw it away. So I'm going to keep a couple pictures though, because some of them are actually pretty nice.
That's weird. Yeah, that is.
And I believe this was a good learning experience, and I will not do that again.
Well, Natalie, we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'll go out with Dylan again.
Dylan, you're too sweet for me to refuse you. You're very, very sweet. You just gotta beef it up a bit.
Okay. Something to work for.
There it is.
Dylan, can we at least hear an attempt at you being like a spontaneous or a little bit of a bad boy right now?
Spontaneous? Can I get a minute to think about it?
No. How about in your sexiest voice, Dylan, you tell Natalie how hot you think she is.
I mean, it's a little. Honestly, it's a little overwhelming. She's very, very pretty.
Wow.
Sexy.
Wow.
Sounded like Barack Obama sexy talking right there.
Okay, all right. Save the sexy voice for the second date, okay?
Okay, sorry. They put me on the spot there a little bit, and that's not.
Oh my God.
I gotta work towards it.
Dylan, you got it, man. I'm not worried about you one bit. I know it's in there. I know there's a tiger deep inside you ready to escape.
I hope so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
My experience that people get upset when you lie on your dating profile.
Yes, especially when it's a bad picture.
Yeah, anytime I've been on an online dating site and had my profile up there, people are always disappointed when I show up and they realize I'm not a 42-year-old woman who just wants to go berry picking on the weekends. And I don't get why they get so angry, you know. Yeah.
And I thought you were just going to lie about your height.
Daisy is on the phone with us, and Daisy, I guess you wouldn't say you lie on your dating profile, but you omit something on your dating profile that you think could have led to a guy not calling you back, right?
Correct, yes.
There is an important detail about Daisy that she
there
doesn't share on her dating profile. Because she met the guy on what website?
Met him on OkCupid.
All right. Which, if you're going to talk about like dating websites, that's like the Burien of dating websites. It's not quite the bottom, but it's not necessarily the best either.
Yeah. What is it? You have like 11 fingers or something?
No, I have the right number of fingers, but in addition to the right number of fingers, I also have a son.
Oh.
And when I did have that on my profile, when I was honest about that, I got a lot fewer responses. So now I just don't put it on there. But I do always tell the person, you know, on like the first date. It's not like I try and keep it secret, you know, indefinitely or anything like that.
So you're not hiding your son. You just don't want it to be something that is defining you in the world of dating.
Exactly. I just kind of want to get my foot in the door, and then I tell them. Exactly.
Is the reaction usually pretty good when you tell guys on a first date, like, oh, by the way, I have a kid. You didn't see that on my dating profile, but surprise.
It's kind of mixed. Some guys are okay with it. Some people are totally offended that, you know, I lied on my profile.
If it were me, as soon as you told me that, you would just see a cloud of dust like in a cartoon. I'd be out of there.
I totally understand that, and that's why I tell people on the first date, because, you know, I don't want to lie. I just want a chance to tell them face to face, because I think that sometimes can make a difference.
So what was it like when you told him on the first date, when you guys were out to dinner?
Well, his name's Alex, and we ordered dinner, and I told him after the food came, and I was just kind of like, so I have a kid. Not the smoothest way I've ever done it.
Yeah. So how's your steak? It's pretty good. I have a kid.
I have a child.
So it wasn't the smoothest way to break the news to him that you had
No, I wasn't. It wasn't my best.
it. And what did he do?
I was watching him, you know, because I wanted to see his reaction, and he sort of stopped and just looked at me and said, "Oh, that's cool," and then sort of went on. So, I mean, it wasn't horribly positive, but it wasn't horribly negative. It was just sort of generic.
I think that's just a polite way of being like, ouch.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
maybe he's just saying, why are you being so awkward about it? That's cool. Like, you have a kid.
I don't think so. You'd want to be like, did he ask you about how old your kid is and what sort of kid it is?
He did, you know. He asked about, you know, is it a girl or a boy? How old is your child?
That's
Well, then maybe it was, because if he didn't ask any of those questions, he was just like, oh, cool, moving on.
Yeah.
Then it was obviously something that he didn't like. But if he was asking you questions, he might have been like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How did the date end? I mean, were you guys having a good time? And
Yeah, it ended nicely. I mean, he had picked me up, so at the end he drove me home. He gave me a kiss on the cheek, which I actually liked. I thought that was really sweet and, you know, like respectful and stuff. I totally like that.
and it says, I'm not totally grossed out to touch you, but I don't want to move too fast.
And the last time you did more than that, you got pregnant.
So you don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was it. And then I called him the next day, and I left him a message and just said, you know, that I had a really great time, and I appreciated how gentlemanly he was and everything like that. But he never called me back. So.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything from him. Have you tried more than just that one time?
Yeah, I called him a couple other times, but I didn't leave another message. It just went straight to voicemail, you know, but I didn't leave another message.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Daisy is on the phone with us right now. She wants to call a dude named Alex. She met him online, okcupid.com. Daisy thinks that the date went poorly once she revealed that she has a kid, because she doesn't put on her dating profile
that she is a mom because she doesn't want to scare guys off. But you have a rule, Daisy, that you always tell them on the first date, and then they can make their judgment from there, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that's the only thing you can think of that he wouldn't be calling you back is because he doesn't want to be an insta-dad.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of because I thought we had a good time, except for, there was that. So
why would you want to talk to a guy who isn't interested in someone with a kid? I mean, you're not going to change that you have a kid.
Yeah, well, I guess I want to know for sure, and
Yeah. We're just speculating. We don't know that the kid is the reason. It could be something else.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to call him, see if we can get him on the phone, and find out what went wrong, if anything did go wrong on your date, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Alex.
Yeah, this is Alex.
Alex, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. You're calling from the radio station?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
That's kind of weird.
It is.
A woman named Daisy. Yeah, we'll admit it is not a normal to receive this kind of phone call. A woman named Daisy that you recently went out with emailed the show saying that she really enjoyed your time together, but you've been blowing her off and haven't been answering her phone calls. So she said, hey, can you give Alex a call and see if you can find out if I did something wrong? So that's why we're calling you, Alex.
Okay.
Do you remember going out with Daisy?
Yeah, I had dinner with Daisy.
Did you like Daisy?
We had a fine time. Dinner was fine.
Daisy told us that she doesn't put on her dating profile that she's a mom, and she kind of dropped that at dinner. Did that scare you off?
I mean, I wouldn't say that scared me off. I mean, it was a little surprising that, that's like a big part of a person's life. And like in other profiles, I feel like that information was on there. So it was a little bit shocking that she just sort of dropped that in the middle of our dinner. But, I'm not against dating someone who has a kid.
Okay, so that wasn't it then?
No.
Do you want to see her again?
Your voice just got so
Yeah, your
high.
voice got so high-pitched, dude. I'm taking that as a no, Alex. You're not necessarily into Daisy.
Honestly, the date got a little weird, and so I don't think that I would want to see her again.
Define weird, if you could.
This is weird to talk about with strangers on the phone, but towards the end of the meal, like she sort of got kind of quiet and emotional and sort of intense. And then she told me that her car was in the shop, which I knew because I had to drive. She asked me if I could pick her up, which is totally fine. But then she asked me if she could borrow some money to help pay for the car repair.
No, stop
She
it.
asked for a loan on your first date?
Like how much money?
Like $700.
Oh,
She just didn't have. She was waiting for a paycheck the next week or whatever, and she would get me back the next week. But she was in this tight spot, and it was really affecting, her kid's life and her life and whatnot.
Boy.
Oh gosh. What
How
did
did she bring that up? Did she just say, hey, can I borrow $700?
No, I mean, it wasn't like that. I felt like she felt uncomfortable having to ask, but it was just really weird. And I was like, I don't really have that kind of cash flow. I don't have $700 to give to someone that I've met like 45 minutes ago. But I understand, people are in a tough spot, like car repairs.
Yeah.
So, but then she's like, well, what about like $400? Like I have another friend that I could get the rest from.
She was bargaining with you?
Yeah. So then she bumped it down to $4, and I was like, just as a general policy, I don't do loans on first dates. And then, we had dessert, we went home, and I, got out of there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so awful.
I have a tough
so
time
many levels.
loaning money to good friends of mine, let alone somebody that I just went out on a date with.
It seemed like a situation I didn't want to get into, so.
Not to make things weirder
Oh.
than they already are for you, but Daisy is actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
Hey, Alex.
That's Daisy on the phone?
Yep.
It's me.
Hi?
Daisy, did you failed to tell us that you asked him for a loan on your first date, Daisy?
It was just one little question. You know what I mean? It didn't.
Huge question. Daisy, that's a $700 question.
I was going to be able to pay him back by Friday. I mean, I got paid on Friday. It wasn't like I was never going to pay him back or going to drag this out or anything like that. And, I mean, what am I going to do? I can't ask my ex-husband. He's a jerk. You know, so it just, to me, it was like a little question. And I didn't hold it against him at all that he said no. So I guess it never dawned on me that he would hold it against me that I asked.
Yeah, but I don't know you. It just seems so weird that you would think that it was okay to ask to borrow money. Don't you think that's weird?
To me, it's just like, there's no harm in asking. You know what I mean? I thought we were having a good time. It seemed like you would become a friend. And you never know until you ask. And like I said, there was no hard feelings that you said no, so it just never occurred to me that it would create hard feelings that I asked.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. Daisy's not pissed at you that you turned down.
Opportunity to loan me money.
Wait, why are we worried about whether she's pissed? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, it's super weird to ask to borrow money. I mean, I don't ask friends for money. That's like something you ask family. Like, do you have an uncle or like a cousin or something? Like, rather than asking someone that you just met on a first date.
I mean, I suppose if I had someone else, I would have asked them. You know, but it feels like, to me, it seems like super judgy to make assumptions about a person based on one question that they asked. You know,
Daisy, if I went out on a date with someone and they started telling me they were having money problems and then asked me for cash, I'm going to judge them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to say that you're trying to like milk me out of money, especially if I met you online. I don't know you at all. Not a lot of trust can be had in a person that you just met on a first date asking for money.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I totally do. And I just didn't look at it that way because I am totally honest, and I did have the money on Friday. I would have totally paid him back. So it didn't dawn on me that, people would jump to that conclusion. Regardless of all of that, I did have a really great time on our date, and I would like to see you again.
Alex, would you like to go out with Daisy again?
Please.
We will pay for a second date. Daisy, I'm not paying for any car repairs.
Guys, be
But
nice.
we will
Stop
pay for
attacking
a second
Daisy.
date if you'll go out with Daisy again, Alex.
You know what? I will. I'll go out with her again. I mean, it was a really awkward, weird first date, but that's not the first awkward first date I've had.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice.
Daisy,
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're cute.
Alex, don't leave your wallet out on the table.
Oh, Jubal flag.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.